You're here early?
Brian, you're here as well.
Well, I'm always here early, Tubbs.
You are, because you have to
So
set up the show.
happy summer's day. Anyway, welcome everybody to the Culture Cast. We are back after 2 weeks off, forced days off, unfortunately. But Tubbs can talk, I think.
I
And
can talk, but yeah,
I
we're
I
working.
talked to Tubbs last week, and he was talking like this because he do it at him.
Oh, it was like not to be over dramatic, but my God, like it was a fucking week of it. Like,
Yeah, last time
and
I
then I
had
went
a
to the dentist, and he was like, "Yeah, we can do that for you in a week's time." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, what are you talking about?" Like, he was like, "Take all these antibiotics and come back to us next Thursday." And I'm like, "On right, I'm going to be like juiced off my melon for the whole fucking week," and I
oh,
was. Like a lot of text messages Brian received off me this week probably were very incoherent and didn't really make much sense. But
and that's
yeah.
that's just normal. So
So imagine me juiced off my fucking forage. Like,
anyway, hello to everyone in the chat. We have
hello.
lots of comments. I'm sure you all missed us the last couple of weeks. You had to
It's been a crazy 2 weeks, kid.
your Tuesdays have been pretty quiet, I'd imagine. Mick says, "I am me." I'm sure
You
you
are
are.
you, Mick.
You are you, the hottest ginger since. Give me a ginger, Tubbs. I don't know. Um,
Gingers.
Tez is here. He says, "Hello there."
Cheers. How you doing, bud?
Miss Daddy's here. I always have a lie. Thank God it's Tuesday.
Story Daddy.
I wish it was Friday though. It is Miss Daddy Mick. Mick says Tez Daddy. Now there's an interesting mix. Tubbs for once had no comment on that one. Oh, he
Well,
must be sick.
now see, I'm gonna have to explain to you, right?
Hey Mick.
I'm taking medication right now, so if I zone out, just take no fucking notice of me. Just I'm here to do as best I can.
G Force is in the
G
house.
Force.
AG Unit.
Story G.
Gary Force, as we've known. Hey Daddy Mick and Tez, AG Unit. TJC is here. Hey Terry, how's it going, dude?
Yo, buddy.
Having a good one. Hey Terry, Miss Daddy. Manga Fandanga Dooley is here.
My good man, how are you?
How is the Manga Fandanga? Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
The man that loves the wrestling.
He loves an oily man or two.
He fucking does that.
Jonathan Redmond is here. Hello, John.
Mr. Redmond, how are you, sir?
And everybody said hi to each other, as we always do. James is back. James, I am so sorry we disappointed you because last week I saw in the Twitter group chat or X group chat, is that what it's called now? But last week I think, and maybe the week before that as well, James was like, "Oh, can't wait for Culture Cast tonight," and then we got cancelled twice. And
Yeah,
then
James, man. Yeah, it was we utterly apologize, my friend. But
he put it up again today, and I was like, "James, we 100% are going to be on tonight."
yeah, we will be here. We are here.
I had actually even made my mind up in my head that if Tubbs is somehow still sick with his tooth, I'm going to go on anyway. So,
Do you know what, dude? I was going to say it to you if I was too fucked this morning. I said I was going to even say to you, look, just go on regardless.
yeah.
But I said I'd power fucking through and see
No,
how
but
it fared out.
I think that's what makes this show though, because we probably we don't anymore go on without each other. So
yeah, because we're a team, but do you know what I mean? We're a team.
Yeah, I stand on your shoulders.
And also, I just want to say as well, a big thanks to James, because James is something fucking really fucking lovely and sound for me. Last week I medicated heavy, so I can't remember what days and stuff.
Since we were last year,
within the last 2 weeks. So I really appreciate it, buddy.
If you want to reference the last 2 weeks, now you should say since we last saw you. It's much easier.
Since we last saw you.
Exactly. Rolando's in the house. Hello, Rolando.
Rolando, story, bud.
G-Force, feckin' slackers. Hey, don't you be taking our swear words.
Hey, look, what happened was Brian was like, I'm going to take a fucking week off. And then the next week I was like, well, I'm doing the fucking same. That's not what happened, but we'll go with that.
Yeah. We'll go with that for now. Sup, lads? So glad you are back. How are you feeling, Tubbs?
I'm medicated off my trolley, not going to lie to you. Hopefully, fingers fucking crossed, Thursday they'll pull that wisdom tooth out of my fucking head and I can be right as rain then going forward.
You'll be fucked for a couple of days after that, so.
Oh, but look, come here, won't you? Do you know what, dude? I even said it the other day. I'd rather be kind of like a bit fucked up for a few days and be done with it.
Just a question. Tubbs can talk. Well, yeah, but can he talk without saying fuck? And I will say, before we came on there, like 10 minutes ago, I was talking to Tubbs and he was non-stop saying fucking. And I was like, we're not even on the show yet.
I was, and in my own head, I was like, no, I'm trying to get it out of me, but so I won't be saying it on the show. But then, sure, look, if I come on the show and I'm fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh, Orlando's laid the gauntlet again. Oh, get up all that. TJC, G-Force 20, James McGurk, Mick Holland, Rollins Reviews, and Miss Diddy 16. That was quite easy. Jonathan, no, I'm not doing it a second time. Manga Pandanga, here, Orlando, here, Jonathan. Jonathan Redmond, TJ says, glad you're feeling better, Tubbs.
Thanks, bud.
We all are, to be fair.
I'm not going to lie, though, dude. There was a day, I think it might have been last, maybe Monday or Tuesday. It was one of the days leading into the Culture Cast. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was literally on my knees in my kitchen, nearly in tears from the pain. It was like down my face, into my jaw, down my neck.
So you went from 3 foot to 2 foot.
I went from 3 foot to 2 foot. It took a 2 days to do it. But see, what happened was I didn't even realize, man. I just thought it was a back tooth that was like, because I remember I was telling you I cracked it in half. The back half it kind of fell apart, so the air was getting into it or whatever. I didn't realize until I went for the scan inside in the dentist test that it was actually my wisdom tooth I'd fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's the back.
I was like, oh fuck me, like, and your mum was on about root canals, and I was like, I have to get back to you. I don't know if I fucking clue what the fucking nobody's fucking doing that. But then look, at the end of the day, I'm anxious. I won't lie. I'm anxious about it. I'm kind of, you know,
I will say just to close off the tooth chat, get the fucking thing out. You're better off.
Oh, 100%, dude, 100%. Because if I don't get it done, it's just gonna come back at me in a few fucking months again. Like,
yeah. Manga Vandanga says tip of the cap to all in the chat. Tip of the cap,
sir.
Mick says TJ blah, blah, blah. G-Force, Rolando, Jonathan, G-Man, TJC, and Sai. James, Mr. Flores, Tez, Hemick, Schmidtlord.
My hair keeps doing this weird thing.
Falling out?
No, it just keeps going. It's like a big whiff. I've actually, as you can see, I don't have the traveler's haircut anymore. I've got a nice
Excuse me now, there will be no racism in this chat.
Yeah, it's a nice mane I have going here, you know, from the lack of haircut over the last few weeks.
102 episodes in, and you're only now using the I'm on meds excuse. Well, no, these are extra meds, John.
These are extra meds I'm taking.
He's already on the ones that make you itchy.
But I will say one thing, right? Imagine if I actually was taking meds for my mental fucking behavior. I probably would be Cameron Bryan on this show, but I refuse to take that shit. So, it's probably what you see is what you get. Like,
I am enjoying the show. It is fun.
What?
You on meds? I'm saying.
Oh, see, I told you there's gonna be zony. There's gonna be zony patches.
Tells me old China, you well. Jono James says it's worth the wait, lad. I hope so for you guys.
Yeah.
But Mick says was the real reason why there was no show was because Tubbsy Wubbsy was kidnapped by the Tooth Fairy after his dental procedure.
He did things to me, Mick, right? Yeah.
Christ. He wouldn't be able to find him. He's so small anyway.
You know.
He may be the quietest Tubbs will ever be.
I don't know if I'll ever be quiet, but yeah, it might very well be.
Well, to be fair, when someone's knuckle deep in his mouth, you'll have to be quiet.
Yeah. Oh man. And do you know what the worst thing about it is as well is, right? People go into the dentist and like, oh, they were lovely, and then I goes in then and there's this guy, Chinese guy, sound dude, but stern as fuck. That tooth is fucked. You need that out. We're gonna do this to you. I'm just like, man, show me a little compassion. Can't you see Tubbs is pretty fucking scared right now?
Did you at least have the waiting room moment where you're sitting in there waiting and you can hear the and in the back room someone going,
do you know what I got flashes of? I'm not even gonna lie to you, I got flashes of Little Shop fucking horrors when I was in there. I was like, fuck me, where's the fucking door? I need to get the fuck out of this place. Like,
it says Mick says, what jersey is that, Brian Z? It is the Uruguay 2010 World Cup jersey. It's quite nice. And it's a fake.
He's an
So.
old. Have you not figured it out? Brian's action figure reviews. This dude's all about the retro, like.
And it's also fake, so there's that as well.
Oh yeah, come here. I have a rake of fucking Chelsea jerseys in mix with
Yeah,
my
but
with the
Chelsea are
real
fake
ones.
club anyway, so it's all the one.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're a fake club, but I have the real jerseys there. But I have like a handful of like the fake ones I got on holidays and stuff when I was younger.
Smith Lord is taking the easy way out, and he just says hello everyone, because his fat thumbs won't let him type everyone's name. Meaning,
I don't think it's the easy way
ask.
out. I think it's the most rational way.
G-Force says, Brian, you can always ask one of us to fill in when he has one of his excuses. Yeah, I can.
G-force that.
I can. I used to do that, but I don't think.
Hey, I tell you one thing right here now. I don't have excuses unless it's a dentist or Americans, all right?
Oh, yes. I love
I'm only
it.
joking with you, G-Force, buddy. I love you.
Fair comment, Smith Lord. Rolando says, I was expecting Manga Fandanga, not Tubbs. Poor John. No worries, Tubbs. Glad to do you a turn.
No, you're a good man, buddy. You're a
Jason
good man.
James, legend. To 6 feet under, Brian Z. Jono says, I know Mick some anti-right Dublin bias that is. Brian hasn't even said hello to Connor, Jared, and Miriam. That's because they're not fucking here. Not that I've seen anyway. I said hello to you.
Connor's on holidays, kids.
He's in Mallorca, is it? Yeah.
He is still in holidays, right?
I had 4 wisdom teeth and a molar yanked him on visit. Ow.
Oh, fuck me.
I hope you got some good knockout juice for that, my friend.
Dude, fair play, like.
Oh my God, is that right, Brian Z? No, it's not. I go to the dentist to try to put wisdom teeth in. Jesus.
Like, I won't lie to you. Like, I'm genuinely fucking scared. Like, I fucking hate the dentist, man.
Daddy says, bloody hell, G, ouch, I was dying with just one being pulled out. I got my wisdom teeth pulled out about 5 years ago, and honestly, the pain beforehand was horrible compared to the pain afterwards.
The pain afterwards is worth getting it out. If the pain,
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the pain before is just fun. And the only reason I'm fine now is because of the meds, man. They work the fucking treat.
See, Rolando is swinging now. He says, I had all 4 wisdom teeth pulled in the morning. I was out drinking and partying that afternoon. Okay,
yeah, but this is the thing, all right? And I know this is like a swing in your dick comment, all right? But I have known people that have gotten their tooth out at 12 in the morning and were out having pints that fucking night, you know?
G-Force says he was back at work the next day as well, so tough guys.
I mean, look, I know you have to let the gum heal and all that shit, but at the end of the day, you will be back to normal fucking within a day, like.
Jonathan said I've only had 1 wisdom tooth pulled and it wasn't that bad. No, it wasn't that bad. That's what I'm saying. The pain it was causing was worse than the pain of it getting out.
It's the notion of a root canal is what freaked me out.
No, I haven't won one of those.
I've heard they're nasty out, like, you know.
My friends asked how I was still standing. Well,
probably all the liquor.
Well, it's because it's in your mouth. It's not in your feet, like. So.
This is very true. He didn't take your legs out.
Have to, Orlando. The anesthesia wears off. Daddy says, "Oh shit! To be fair, mine ended up infected and had dry socket too. But yeah, worst pain I've had in a long time. Yeah, my father got a tooth out a couple of weeks ago as well, and he got that dry socket shit.
A dry socket is fucking nasty, man.
Not fun. What anesthesia?
But here's how I would say is how you get around it is just, I don't know, drink or medicate yourself until it fucking feels normal again.
Smoke weed. There we go. Nice thought it was a you or gay Simpsons ref jersey.
You are gay. Good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dentist numbed my mouth.
And then put something in it.
The anesthesia never worked on me. G-Force says, guess I deserve that one. Tubbs went there.
I know, I'm only joking. I know we're only up to the American joke here, but I love me some G-Force.
Funny thing was, after getting the wisdom teeth pulled, I was told not to smoke. I was asked, was vaping cool? Dentist said, yeah, I bought a vape on the way home and haven't smoked since. See, that's a good reason to get a tooth pulled. Stop smoking as well.
Yeah.
I think when you're smoking, you pull out the gauze or whatever it is, I think.
No, it's not even the gauze. It's the sucking motion, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound right you saying it though. That's not. And I had a rectal exam, and the only problem was when the doctor put his hands on my shoulders when he said, "No
While he was
hands."
putting it in, right?
Rolando is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh look, it's Connor. He says, "Hola, you goals.
Story Connor, man.
Hola, you goals."
Are you online while on holidays, buddy?
I hope you're having a great holiday, dude. It looks
Yeah.
class.
Hope it's a good time.
And yeah, who said that? The feud continues. Hey, Connor Fuller, make and yeah, like you're lucky you are where you are because it doesn't seem to be on fire like the rest of fucking Europe at the moment. Hello,
Are
Connor.
we? And we're due a heat wave, right?
Hopefully not. Today was warm though.
I thought, man, today was fucking not nice at all.
TGC, it's everyone saying hi to each other. It's Connor Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
TJC. Tubbs, I suppose, like once we get to the bottom of this, we should do like some culture casting.
Yeah. We should
20
get
minutes in
to
and we're
it at
still
some
getting
point.
caught. Sub Connor,
that why
Brian is
we're
in one of
here?
these. Brian is in one of these anti-double moods, so don't be expecting a hello from him. No.
Are you anti-Dublin on Twitter again, yeah?
No. I like Dublin. Big Bang
I will
Comics.
say one thing, though, all right? I will say one thing I found on Twitter the other day. There was a wrestler, Matt Cardona, had was like posting something on there the other day, and I kind of like,
fucking
I
asshole.
was like, oh yeah, man, I wrote something nice. I was like, oh man, you're underrated. I hope you do well, whatever it was. And straight under my comment, Brian was like, you're a bell end or whatever he wrote. It was just pure negative bullshit. I was like, you really hate me. You some
I took the
Cardona.
piss out of it. Yeah, I took the piss out of it. It wasn't Bellin though.
The minute I finished
anyway.
my comment to post it, I seen yours pop up.
I always do it like the time with Baron Corbin and other wrestlers who I don't like.
The Baron Corbin one was funny because he like literally looked
back.
you up to reply like.
Oh, I think I'd just be having to crack like. Got the shakes right now. Jonathan Redmond, small city syndrome. Smittler said my wife said she wanted something long and hard for her birthday, so I bought her a drain pipe. I know, right? They still haven't gotten over how long it took Limerick to be considered a real city. I don't give a two fucks about Limerick City because I don't live there.
You're County Limerick, like.
I'm County Limerick. I live in the bog.
You're out in the sticks.
We're the All Ireland champions.
the 4 in a row.
None of them are city folks. So yeah.
Did you know? This is what I mean, is right. When they won, you had everyone on my fucking Facebook feed going 4 in a row, legends. I was like, 50% of these people have never fucking looked at a hurling game in their life.
Yeah, they're all bandwagoners, but anyway.
At least I was sitting there going like, man, this cricket game's unreal, and they're like, oh, I don't know the fucking rules, you know. At least I've been honest about it, right? I didn't.
This is what happens when he insults my team. Hey, come on now, Pawn Shop, Seth Rollins. Like,
I was going to do the music with it, but I said,
it's
oh, wait.
10:47 here, and we have just returned to aircon. Humidity is a killer at night. Yeah, that's the one thing I found as well about Lanzarote, the heat at night time as well. Not very nice.
Very nice.
I could not cope with that sort of heat, Connor. I would cope with it to be out of here, though, for definite. And you seen any more cactuses, Connor? No more pricks. I have lots of pics of them and nothing else. Going to be 38C all here weekend. Shit. It's been pissing down most of today.
Not like that at all.
Daddy says Tubbs' meds are wearing off.
You will see it halfway through the show when I just start nodding like fucking I'll be gone.
Ramblings of a madman. Okay, so we'll do our first segment of the night. So this is show and tell, and I've only like a few random bits, so I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah, you go first, though.
You have some cool shit.
I have 3-week fucking build up, is what I have.
Now, you know, I've gotten a lot of bits.
I'm looking to like let the load explode, you know.
Do that after the show, okay? Oh, you sick fuck. You sick fuck. Okay, so this is what I've gotten the last couple of weeks. Well, not all of it, but anyway. This is the Spider-Man retro series Tarantula. If anyone
Nice.
remembers him. It's Zorro in a bad costume, basically. um, some of you will already have seen this via the Twitter group, WWE Johnny Knoxville.
That is a really good fucking reference image of him, dude.
It's really cool. But there's that. This is the new Ben Riley figure, Chasm from
Fuck yeah.
the what's it Dark Web storyline that's going.
You were saying he's a villain in that story, though, right?
Yeah, he's kind of gone off with the Goblin Queen, and it's cool. It's really nice.
I love that they've changed it up, his costumes and everything, and that is a really cool costume.
And
I
Amazon
love
Prime
me
Day
some old
was
school Ben Riley.
Amazon Prime Day was what 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I got Universal Monsters Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Deadly to add to your fucking Dracula.
Yeah, 12
Yeah.
quid.
Nice.
And comes with an absolute shitload of accessories. I just haven't time to review him fully yet, but it will be up in the coming days. And I have a small story about this one. You know this, Tubbs. So this is my first ever. This is my first ever Mythic Legions figure. It's the the Gladiator Legion, Roman Legion figure. Anyway, I bought it on Amazon.com, the American site, and it was $66 to buy, and it came over here, and it arrived in a plastic bag with the whole box crushed to shit, and I'm pretty much destroyed. And the figure inside it was fine, luckily, but the accessories was like rattling around in the box. And I got onto Amazon about it and gave out shit basically, and they said, "Okay, Mr. Regan, that's fine. We give you a total refund, and you can hold on to what's left of the package, including the figure." So I basically got that Mythic Legions figure for nothing because I complained.
Because I remember that conversation we had was I had said to you, I said you should fucking get him to send you a fucking new one and try to keep the old one.
They did.
You were like, no,
they did.
They'll make me send it back. And then you text me like they're sending me a new one. Or
well, I told them in the thing, like, there's no way I'm sending it back. I'm waiting 2 weeks for my figure again. So they just said, okay, fair enough.
Here's money to buy some new ones.
My last thing is,
some people know about this one.
Some people might find this cool. Some people don't know what the fuck it is. So this is from Masters of the Universe, and a guy in Dublin, the place I don't hate, Tubbs, helped me get this because you had to buy it from Mattel Creations. It's the Masters of the Universe, or I haven't even opened it yet. Masters of the Universe Origins Grizzlor from He-Man, and I haven't even opened the shipping box yet, which is actually class.
Open it up right now.
No, I won't.
Watch Brian being all about his channel. He's like, no, man, I have to open this up on the review.
For the channel, exactly. But yeah, as you were saying, Tubbs, can't blow all my load on here, like.
Dude, I'm going to blow my whole load here, like. But it's not a fucking huge load,
right? I think that's everything, yeah.
Way dirtier than I meant it, but yeah, but there's a build up of stuff here, like. But yeah, I mean, I normally only have like one bit or nothing, and now I have like a good chunk of stuff to show off here, like.
Okay, 1 second.
Go on.
Before you go further, if I have a knife, I'll open it, but I don't think I do.
No, don't, because I was joking. Save it for review.
No, hold on.
I ruined his review.
No, you didn't. I can still do it with a. I got a knife. Something. You can.
I will. While you're opening it up, though, I will say one thing. I got the kids playing fucking Disney Infinity again.
Why?
I was in CEX, alright, which leads into one of my fucking things here. But
okay.
Fucking, I found a ton of fucking the characters for Disney Infinity.
No one plays that shit anymore.
But I know they don't, because they don't even make it anymore. But I threw it on for the girls one night there about 2 weeks ago or something, and they loved it, man. They're playing it all the time now. But I found this fucker for £2.
Oh, Richard Rider Nova.
Fucking Nova, yeah, I thought it was fucking cool. But I got 10 figures and like the discs that go on the machine thing for like 22 quid. So
Okay,
they were
so
happy out.
I'm
Go
gonna
on.
make myself big. Okay, so for you hungry bastards in the chat that forced me to do this. This is the
Well, just
Motu
tubs.
Grizzlor. Oh no, I've read ahead in the comments.
Okay.
They're all hungry bastards.
Oh, fucking deadly.
So yeah, he's all hairy and shit. So the light is all over it
I
now.
only fucking realised something now.
What's that?
Grizzler was the character that the fucking do you remember the Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, basically, he had the white man, right?
He was what?
He had the white man, like the fucking hair was white.
No. That's Krieger or something like that.
Okay. Because I was looking at the face there, I was kind of going, fucking, that's a really
Beast
cool
man
figure,
looking
dude.
motherfucker. But
I'm looking forward to reviewing it and seeing how it actually works out of the box and stuff.
before I go any further, I'll just fly through the comments.
Yeah. Let's catch up on the comments.
Excuse me. A mad dwarf, even Daddy. Mick said he got dead Transformers.
Nice.
They're all dead though. But anyway.
Well, they're robotics.
Chris says that Johnny Knoxville looks more like Jimmy Hill. I don't think so.
I'll be honest about it though, Smitler. That Johnny Knoxville fucking action figure is actually spot on compared. Like
You're
most
fucking
wrestling
right.
figures can be kind of hit and miss in their face scans, and they got him fucking spot on.
These are awesome. Mick says the big Jimmy Hill Smithy. Yeah.
Jimmy Hill Smitty.
Do don't know who Jimmy Hill is, do you?
Oh yeah, of course I do. Yeah,
Who is he?
I'm older than you. Of course I know who Jimmy fucking Hill is.
So who is Jimmy Hill then?
He used to do the fucking weird fucking do you want to dance the run in the show?
That's fucking Benny Hill, you fucking
Oh,
god.
Benny Hill. There we go. Fucking Hill. Who you want about Jimmy Savile?
I knew you didn't know. No, he's a football fucking presenter.
See, I clearly didn't know who Jimmy Hill was, so
I knew he did.
I went straight to the fucking other guy.
How come every figure line bar Black Series nails the actor's likenesses spot on for the most part? Fuck knows. Lol.
I mean, but to be fair, the last few WWE figures you've bought, like the face likenesses have been great.
I've been really good, yeah.
They really have been fucking fantastic. Because there's some of them out there that are terrible.
G-Force says, John, I blame Star Wars tax for everything. Jonathan says, that's so fucked, Brian. Amazon's packaging is a fucking joke. Yeah, I was fairly fucking sour about it at the time, like, but they fixed it, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, like. Nice one in the Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
Spitbird says, I thought they were called Mystic Legions, but everyone had a lisp. Mythic Legions.
And everyone has a lisp.
Shit designers, I'm honest opinion, G-Force. Classified and Legends doing so much better. Nice. Open now. Yeah, these were the comments I was reading a while ago. Put me under instant
I
pressure.
thought I was the only one.
Open the box. Chief Connor says Grizzlor needs a fanny wax. A bit of a Brazilian.
A nice fanny wax. Disappointing. Why
Mangus
disappointed me that I
says,
made him screw the box?
Keep it in the box. No, that's good things.
So I was the one that was telling you, like, wait till the review. Everyone else was like, take it out of the box, Brian.
Oh no, he's coming out of the box on the review. He's going up in my Castle Grayskull, like so. 2 weeks off and he won't even open a box. This is worse than fucking Guantanamo Bay here, like. Since they had to pay so much more for the Star Wars license.
Oh my god, dude! 90% of the chat is like on Tubbs' side. That's a very bad start.
Hashtag Brazilian for Grizzlor. Welcome, fellow mint box collector Brian Z. Never.
I am technically 90% in box wanker. Like,
there you go. Mint and box collectors are virgins.
Fuck you, bud.
You laughed first. I
know I did.
Excuse is used way too much, and he has seen to suffer the crazy Star Wars tax. Yet every other bit of Star Wars merch by companies is not. I said Star Wars. Star Wars. Beautiful hairy fucker. Why thanks, Tez. I try very hard. That's proper wicked brain. I do like the name Brain. Does that
He does
apply to
have a nice brain.
Does that apply to Doctor Doom figures, Connor? Yeah, Connor's still got a Doctor Doom mint on card.
Oh wow.
Yes, that's way cool, Brian. Jonathan, that's a technicality. No, 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 no. There is no technicalities, Connor. You have to open that Doctor Doom. How is it
Well,
a
now that
technicality
Brian's done it,
when you have him in two boxes?
Penny Hill. Yeah, I know. I thought he got it wrong.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Benny Hill. Now they're not on your side, Tubbs.
No, no, I totally fucking screwed the pooch there. Like,
Exactly, it's double boxed. Like my one that I'm going to fucking open. So, that's double worse, Connor. Chris hates football, even he knows Jimmy Hill.
I genuinely didn't have a clue. I thought it was Benny Hill.
WCW, I was going to say. WWE has been doing much better with their faces.
Yeah.
See you, Kaima. How are you, dude? Welcome to the chat.
Sorry, dude.
What's up, everyone? Oh, by the way, Tubbs, I had a play on Castlevania the other day. Great game.
Oh, very cool. Was it the original one, was it?
Amazing game. Hey, CN, if it's in the shipper, I can't see that it's still in the box. That's a cop out if ever I heard one. Like,
but it's still an excuse. It's still a reason.
It's not a good enough reason for me. I'm sorry. Hi, CN. Jonathan says technicality. It's on a car back, which you would know if you opened the box. Schrodinger's Doctor Doom. Very good. You never know, Connor. Might be a general land on that box. Oh, what with repacks nowadays? And even worse, it could be the one from Solo. Brian is Brain, Tubbsy Wubsy is Pinky. Yes, this is true.
I mean, realistically, if we were ever going to put a cartoon version of us on screen, it's literally the fucking the DNA for the show. Like,
yeah, I'm glad they're bringing back the window box packages. Yeah, same. Looking forward to that. I will miss the little boxes you used to get with G.I. Joe figures though. The little army boxes. Seems Kaima. I played the Mega Drive version, Tubbs.
No, it's not. That's old school fucking hits. That is like.
Hi guys. Okay, so Tubbs, your show and tell. We got there eventually.
Like I will go through it handy enough. All right, like I won't be fucking here for the next hour showing you fucking bits and pieces of fucking madness. But what was I saying? Oh yeah,
show and tell.
Yes, that's where we are tonight. Show and tell. All right. So I got some action figures, right? Jared, I know, right? Jared was very good to put me onto this one actually. In Smith's, like anyone that knows me, like knows I'm a big DC fan, right? And there's certain books that I love more than others, and Kingdom Come is one of them. So I got this bad boy for a fucking tenner.
Oh, nice.
Right? Fucking, there's shine on the box, you get it. But it's the one with the wingsuit and everything else. But it's a fucking cool ass Batman figure, like.
Also, shout out to Mikey Casey in the comments as well.
All right, well, I'm gonna fucking turn this off because I'm getting too much of a shine. But here, that's that motherfucker there. But he's a cool figure. He's a bulky boy. He's got the wingsuit and everything like that. And then this one I was very proud of. I made someone in Smith's climb to the top shelf and open a box.
So the first shelf for you, like.
Yeah, it was the first shelf for me, but the very tip top of the shelf where they were stock. I made her climb up to the very top and get this fucking thing out of the box because I wasn't leaving the store and I wanted this fucking figure, right? And this is for Smithlord, right? Smithlord actually put me onto this because he's such a huge wrestling fan.
We all know he loves the wrestling.
It's the Elite 1997 HBK. Fully fucking accessorized hands and he's ring entrance gear, the whole shebang. As you can see, there's a glare on of my screen coming off the box.
I know, it's fine.
But he's a fucking belter. But I now have a Shawn Michaels for my HBK or for my Bret Hart. So that's fucking deadly. And then I bought something else in Smith's that Brian advised against, but I did it anyway. And I went and bought Gollum on PS5.
One of the worst reviewed PlayStation 5 games of all time.
Look, it might be good. Like it might end up being fucking better than people are saying. But so it went on sale and
Tubbs was saying to me earlier, I must buy this figure now in Big Bang Comics. I need to get rid of stuff to to make money. And I was like, yeah, take back the Gollum game. We'll get
And
25
I was
quid
like,
back.
I'll give it a play first. But so that was that one, all right. But then actually, as I said about CEX, I was in CEX, and now this one was funny, right? Because when I
You were
first went
dumpster diving
into,
DVDs again.
oh no, no, it's definitely DVDs or Blu-rays, but it was they were they revalue prices, they kind of do price changes and stuff,
Yeah.
and they were in the middle of doing that when I was in there, and I was just waiting around, so I was just kind of looking, but and now look, I know people probably don't like this, right? But it's a show. I bought a show, but it's get off my screen. I know I'm on the Culture Cast. Um, so basically, it was supposed to be like between 12 and 15 euros each, but I ended up getting the first 3 seasons of Supergirl,
Not
for
bad.
$9 fucking.
They were so happy to get rid of that. I would say.
And then I
You go
came
on.
home right from that
Oh,
purchase in CEX, and I was like, oh yeah, I got some cool stuff, and I like doing new stuff. And then there was a package waiting for me outside my fucking door,
go ahead.
and I was humbled because our good friend James McGurk, was so fucking good to send me a fucking just a lovely fucking little gift for no reason, James. You never had to do it, but you did anyway, and I appreciate it, as I told you many times. Superboy Prime.
Oh, that is really, really cool.
He's fucking cool, and he's like, look, there's the picture from the back. Look.
Nice render and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking pretty fucking decent. He's a lovely fucking figure, like, and I love the color of the yellow, the red, and he's even got the Kingdom Come fucking like emblem, red and black on the front and everything. It's all fucking cool, like. But then Brian James didn't leave it at that. Right, I opened up the box. Do you remember I was telling you an Amazon truck arrived on my house on a Sunday? I was like, fucking Amazon deliver on Sundays, and I had no fucking clue who sent it. But then I opened the box before I got to the Superman Prime, and lo and behold, this was sitting in front of it.
Your favorite.
My favorite movie, my favorite actress. James is a funny guy, man. Funny guy. I will watch this because there's a lot of fucking features on the back of it. But as I said again, thank you very fucking much appreciated, man. As always,
That is
nobody
brilliant.
ever has to do this stuff, but I just, for anyone that has sent me stuff or anything like that, you don't have to. There's never fucking, do you know what I mean? But I appreciate it 100%. Like, it's great. You're a fucking great group of lads, girls, boys. You know, them days, whatever people are using these days. Well, we love you all, and I thank you and appreciate it.
James,
So yeah.
thank you for being such a legend.
So yeah, there was a bulky show and tell of some figures, of some fucking shows, movies, games.
Yeah, we got a bit of everything in there, really.
There's a bit of a range in there, like, you know.
G4 said even I took Doctor Doom and Invisible Woman out of the shipper. They're still in car, but I can see them. How can you see Invisible Woman?
Yes, wouldn't she be invisible?
Connor made that joke already. Damn it.
I can't do it.
Mike Casey said, "Who Barbenheimer this weekend?"
I did not Barbenheimer this weekend, but I
For
will
me,
be going to see both.
Controversial take, I know, but I think Christopher Nolan and all his movies are all a bunch of wank.
No, I know you do, but I have liked them.
Except a few, one or two.
I have liked the majority of his movies. Not so much Tenet, but
I don't think anyone could hear what was going on in Tenet.
But I have heard from everyone that like, people have said it to me, like, oh, it's tripe, it's wank, all this and whatever. I mean, I think I can't wait to see Cillian Murphy. I love Cillian Murphy on screen. I think he's fucking fantastic. So I'm genuinely to see him bounce off RDJ and fucking Matt Damon and, you know, fucking,
yeah, the cast looks incredible. Like,
yeah, the cast is fucking top tier, man. You know, and there's a lot of people saying that this is Nolan's best movie. Like, do you know what I mean? Because this is the one he took a lot of chances with. There's a lot of experimentation going on here. And when it comes to Barbie, geez, fucking Barbie's beating the Dark Knight in records at the moment. So, you know, just because it's making money, and I put it out there, just because it's making money don't mean it's a good fucking movie. Haven't seen it, don't know.
Look at the amount of money the BAFE Transformers made. So But yeah, like
That comment I just made there was a reference to the Flash that I'll get to later. But we'll move on.
Christ. Yeah, so like just so I don't get any Nolan haters on me here for a second, I absolutely loved Prestige, one of my favorite movies, and Batman Begins is I think, best Batman film ever
Batman
so far.
Begins has the best Batman costume of that entire trilogy.
And the way he actually acts like Batman in it.
And I
Uh,
fucking love going back to Killian Murphy again. I fucking love him as Scarecrow.
yeah, he was excellent in that. We definitely need a Topsy in the Brain picture. I'd like that.
I'll have to do one
Bruce
up.
Willis, You Can't See the Invisible Woman. Mikey Casey. Uh, did you go to see Barbenheimer, Mikey? Let us know how it was if you did.
Mikey did. I saw Mikey's comments
Mikey.
about it online a while ago. Mikey did have a Barbenheimer
More of a
weekend.
light blue. He said, "Howdy."
Howard and Casey.
James McGurk says, "Batman Kingdom Come, nice. He got it as well."
Yeah, it went down to 10 quid at Smith's, dude.
CN said he loves Batman.
I do too, my friend.
Nice Batman. Connor says,
Nice one, Connor.
awesome Batman from Jono.
With your holiday balls.
Given his backstory and MFR is the last thing I think Batman would be. That's a good point, actually, because you call him motherfucker.
The motherfucker.
Martha. Glad I could be of service, Tubbs. You deserve to waste your money like I do.
Oh, very much so, buddy. Like when you rang me up personally on the phone, I'm like, man, you gotta run to Smith's. That HBK figure is like it's the sexiest one I've ever seen since I'm such a huge wrestling fan. I was like, Smith Lord, you're a legend, man. I'm going straight down because he loves the wrestlers.
Jonathan says Tubbs, I did the same for a Bumblebee. No way was I leaving the shop without him, so it was a case of get the ladder up, pal. Yeah, I have done it before, and
I'll be honest.
Before you go on, right? Do you know what makes a purchase like that even sweeter? Seeing the utter disdain and annoyance on their face when they're getting it done for you.
Like, I'd be honest with you, like I've never done that. Like never. Like I go in if it's not there, like, all right, it's not there. But I saw him put them up and I was like, can you get me that HBK figure up there? And she was like, oh, but they're not on the shelf yet. I was like, so it's right
they're
up
on
there.
the website for sale. Like, get the
Yeah,
fuck.
but that's my point. It was what I said. It was like, so that they're literally up there. Go get it, do your job. Like
I am
she was
small,
like,
help me.
And I give her credit though. I will say she was actually really nice about the whole thing. And then she took the figure out and she was like, "Is it this one with the red tights on?" I was like, "Yes, that's the one. It's for my nephew." And I took the thing and walked away. and she served me at the counter. And I was like, "Oh damn."
Christ above Tubbs. Come on.
It was fun.
CN says it's been 10 years already since I stopped watching WWE. A lot of people stopped watching WWE that time.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're a fan of wrestling, dude, there's a lot more options. There's AEW, there's Ring of Honor, there's New Japan, there's even Impact in the Indies. I mean, there's loads of shit to watch.
But anyway,
some of it can be circus fuck, like, but
nice one, James. My little brother is watching a lot of DC shows. Oh, that's cool. Jonathan says, very cool, James. Daddy says, amazing that. 3 weeks off and it's like Christmas at Tubbs.
I'll be honest about it, man. It wasn't. It was just like, it was fuck it. I love doing this thing. Like,
excuse me.
No, look, I appreciate it, buddy. You're a fucking gent.
Nice one, James. Mick is laughing. We are laughing.
Mick is laughing. Mick is laughing.
Rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. Oh, the Captain Marvel thing. Yeah, that's they're laughing at.
Oh yes, there you go. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry, they were all laughing. It was fucking perfect because it was on top of the Superboy Prime. So when you opened the box, it was literally fucking that fucking.
And Tubbs, I hate to do this to you, like, but I'm about to shatter our trust here because I knew all about this.
You fucking told me you knew nothing. Because I text Brian straight away and I was like, man, I'm after getting like another package. I have no fucking clue who it's from. It has no thing in it. And because what happened was is James had wrote a letter and it came like a day or two later. So it didn't come with the package. I was like, I have no fucking clue who sent this. And he was like, I don't know who sent it either. Genuinely don't know this time. You lying fucking prick.
No. I'm not a liar. I was told not to tell you.
Okay, look, then that's different. If you were told not to, then you're a good friend.
Exactly. That's what you're looking for.
There
So
you
yeah,
go. That's the difference.
and the surprise is even better than when you got the letter. So yeah.
Yeah.
James, that is ultimately the nicest piss take I've ever seen, as it's a good movie.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
I
actually
have to
love it. It's
say,
a great
and
movie.
I have to say, I saw the trailer for the new Marvels movie,
We're going to talk about that soon. So,
and I didn't not like it. I actually was very sports entertained watching it.
as G-Force just brought up, saw the Marvels trailer today. Looks really confusing. Yeah, I kind of like the idea that they all have the kind of they're all powered by light, but different ways, and they swap around
Mm.
and stuff. Um, Classic. I know about it, man. Good to have a bit of joke and send you something else you knew you would. I knew you would enjoy.
And yeah,
Um,
look, it was fucking fantastic, buddy. I appreciate it as always.
Jonathan says, I like the Batman movies, but the rest of Nolan's movies are kind of meh, in my honest opinion.
I
Yeah,
loved
I
Memento.
find he overcomplicates a lot and doesn't know how to stick the landing. Maybe I don't know. Um,
I find
Very wishy
Insomnia
washy.
like Insomnia. I think it's his sleeper movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I've seen
Al
that as
Pacino
well.
and Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I have
No,
seen
not
that
De
too.
Niro. Robert De Niro. Fucking Robin Williams.
Oh, fucking yeah. I know it now. CN said, I got a lot of reviews that I would start soon. Oh, nice, man. Looking forward.
Nice, but
When I was starting out, I'd say maybe 3 years ago or longer even, Cian Zakaima was one of the first guys to start commenting on my videos and stuff.
and now you have the spinny
He's a
played in your
reviewer.
videos and all.
He's a reviewer himself as well, like so.
Nice.
Definitely go
Oh
check his
fuck
stuff out.
yes. Okay, you've told me about this.
Yes, I have. I think.
Yes, you have. Yes.
Mikey says I thought Oppenheimer was good, but way too long. I thought Barbie was so funny, a really fun movie.
I
Yeah,
mean, look.
that's kind of the consensus I've heard actually.
Yeah, I mean, look. Let's be honest. Barbie was never going to be this like fucking movie you watched with like fucking all your logic plugged in. You know what I mean? It was made to be this. It's a Barbie
Fish out of
movie,
water
so
kind of thing.
yeah. So I mean, I've heard from a lot of people it was just a ball of fun.
Barbie was always going to do well. The marketing was perfect and a huge built-in audience.
Mm.
Um, agree, Mikey. Oppenheimer was a bit too long. Enjoyed it though. CN says I
That's
love the
it.
Batman movies, but not the new one that came out last year. Oh, interesting.
And you know
Um,
what? I've heard over time a few people have said that to me. They're like, uh, you know, it was good watch the first and second watch, not so much. Do you know what I mean? People fucking,
I've
I,
no
I
interest in watching it again. There you go. And
yeah, see,
I
a
thought
lot
it
of
was
people are like that. They saw it, they were grand, but they won't go back to it. I've seen the majority of all the Batman movies several fucking times. You know.
yeah, same. I think it's just too serious to be rewatched over and over.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, it's like Batman Year One is one of my favorite graphic novels. I love that whole story. Now I know they borrowed from it, but
The animated
yeah,
movie.
I mean, look,
Yes.
it's like every fucking movie, man. People says, "Oh, it's a masterpiece." It's not. There's glaring holes left and right in the movie. It's
Mm.
just a good movie and really enjoyable film. But
Um, Mikey says honestly preferred the Barbie movie. I'd watch Barbie again. Probably wouldn't watch Oppenheimer again. Cillian Murphy for sure gets the Oscar for best
yeah,
actor
I've
next
heard
year.
that. I've heard that his performance is up for like Oscar contention. And did you see his interview when he was asked that? He was like, "I don't really care about that stuff." I was like, "Brilliant."
Did you see he was some
Excuse
interview
me.
there lately where someone was asking, "Oh, have you seen all the memes and stuff about you?" And he's like, What's a meme?"
Yeah, he doesn't
To
apparently,
be that detracted from detached
but
from the world,
apparently he
like
doesn't do social media or
no, he
much
doesn't give
internet
a
at all. Like
fuck.
he's like, he's well away from it. Like,
Yeah, ties Tubbsy,
what am I lying about?
lies Tubbsy Wubsy lies. I don't know.
I don't know what the lies are.
Just give me the ladder and I'll get it my fucking self.
Get
Uh,
it my fucking self. Yeah.
Chris says, Brian, I've just put a pic up of my favorite Batman of all time in the CC chat. Can't help but piss myself each time I look at it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Where is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, I spotted these in Smith's the other day actually.
Oh,
I
is
didn't have
these the fucking the Looney Tunes ones?
yeah, I didn't have the
Yeah,
money
they're
like but
fucking great looking, dude.
so I was so tempted to buy it. I'd already bought something, so I was like, no, I can't spend more money again. Look at that. That's so fucking cool.
Oh, that's really cool. Is it a cloth cape he has?
Wile E. Coyote, yeah. It's class.
That's fucking cool. I saw a few of them in there, and I was kind of going, "Oh, they're actually fucking really cool."
Yeah, they are. They're class. There's
Yeah,
they have Bugs Bunny as Harry Potter, and I think there's a Batman Bugs Bunny as well.
there's a few variations because I've seen.
And there's the twist.
I think I've seen the Wile E. Coyote in the black suit as well,
That's a
the
cracking
black and
figure,
grey.
Chris. Uh, Vern is here. Everyone in the chat. I am driving, so I will
Right,
not
Vern.
be reading along. Well, I read everything out for you then.
Yeah.
Just giggling every time I look at it, Johnny, and it was only 15 notes. That's not bad at all. Like, hey, Vern. Everybody saying hello to Vern. Drive safely, my friend, is all I will say.
Yes, if you are driving, just listen. Don't type.
Some figures are just that good, Chris. Huge smile every time you look at them. Or if close by, you can't stop fiddling with them. It only took 40 minutes for mine to go there. But yeah, so back to normal. So it had to be done. Two of my favorite things mashed into a perfect figure. It's genius. I would love an extra, just a normal Wile E. Coyote figure. He's my favorite Looney Tune as well. You know, Tubbs, you look like you're after taking a wall of speed or something.
No, I told you I would like. I'm just fucking My nose is flaring up again.
Jonathan said, I feel the Batman suffers from kind of being a whodunit movie like The Sixth Sense. Once you know the twist, rewatches go to it. Yeah, that's true as well. Excuse me. I posted a picture of all the toys I'll be reviewing on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my YouTube. Yeah, so go follow Cian Sakaima and all those pages. At Tubbs, you look like a creep. Okay, so next we are going to go through the art corner for a
Yeah.
look at all our skilled members. Not our members, like.
Oh man.
And Tubbs is after nailing a bag of something. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
All the cocaine just hit me right there, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
It's fucking no, do drugs. They're fun.
Don't do drugs. Don't listen to Tubbs, kids. Is actually
Yeah. This show is basically the epiphany of like the good and the bad devil on your shoulder type thing. You normally sway towards Brian's direction if you want to, like,
no.
Sometimes.
Okay, so we will start out with some art.
Okay.
So
do you
this
want me
is,
to go first with the stuff I did, or do you want to run with that?
No, I have stuff here now. One sec.
Okay, cool.
So this is from Mick. Mick's
Come
Mini
on now,
Mania.
Mick.
Check out these.
Mix Mini Madness.
So, Mini Madness.
Really,
So
really
there's his first one there
madness.
anyway. It looks really cool. Mick Holohan, Return of the Blue Glove.
Yeah, Getty loves it. as do we all.
I'm not touching that with a 9-foot pole. And here's a
It's
more
like he fingered a Smurf.
Give us some blue juice.
Yeah.
Dude, I really like this. I love the green and the hand and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's fucking class.
It's almost like a Ninja Turtle vibe to him with the colours.
But and I like how vibrant they're. They're just fucking, because they really do fucking bounce off the white.
Bonks.
They just bounce off the white. They do their kid.
Dum, bum, bum. Mick, you still need to set up an Instagram, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is.
Post your stuff on Instagram like a slapper down an alleyway taking Norfin.
All right, okay. Again, lads, do not listen to Tubbs. He's
yes.
Tubbs. Now look at this. This is fancy.
He's really fucking like going with the green palette this week as well. I like it.
Yeah, it's Limerick colours, like we're all Ireland champions.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, that cricket team are fucking nailing that shit. Like, Brian will fucking come to my door and kill me, like,
with a Hurley, so you won't forget it in
with
future.
a fucking Hurley, buddy.
But this is class, Mick. I love the
yeah, man.
The colours.
I mean, I would say we say it every week, but we haven't been here for 2 weeks. But you get the point of what I'm trying to say. We love your shit.
You get the point of the back of a hurley now in a minute if you don't shut up.
Yeah.
You little bollocks.
You little bollocks, yeah. You fucking little bollocks.
Look at that. That's fucking cool. Like, how do you like paint little clips and everything like to go into the gun?
I love this
What's
shot
that
as
like?
well because it really shows the shoulder plates popping off the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the shine on them as well. Like,
That's fucking cool. And there's the full frontal, not the type you're used to, Tubbs.
frontal alert. I love that it does.
The eyes and everything are excellent.
It's got a nice basic instinct feel to it.
No comment.
If you're not old enough to see the movie, I recommend you go see it right now.
No, I won't be
It's
doing
not a
that.
great movie. It's not even a great movie. It's just got that one scene.
No, it's a terrible movie.
Also, I apologize for the fucking nose tonight. My fucking medication has me all fucked up. No,
Daddy says return of the blue gloves. Smith
see, I
Lord,
knew it.
Mick and Minnie's and his smart fingers never fails to disappoint.
Yes, it's always just a fucking nightly. See, it's a nicely dipped package.
I don't want to talk.
I
I
didn't
don't
even
want to
mean that
live
be-
in this multiverse.
I did not even mean that to sound dirty. I just did.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
came
you
out
did.
that way.
Hey, Waze is here. How you doing, buddy?
Where's story,
Hey,
buddy?
lads,
Where's give us a
how's
hug?
Wiz? Manga Mandanga, awesome as always. CN says super cool. G4 says started recording my custom Fortnite boat, but nothing to see yet. Ah, nice.
No,
Looking
I
forward
can't wait to
that.
see it though.
Cool, Mick. Daddy says amazing as always, Mick. Always making them colors pop. Very, very cool. Keep them coming, Mick. Jonathan for the Emperor.
And I will say
Uh,
one thing: I'm still waiting on Mick to do fucking one of those fucking custom fucking
oh,
painted fucking
the
McFarlane
blanks,
figures.
the 7-inch blanks. Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent, Mick. CN says awesome looking. Mint Mick.
Amazing looking. Mint
Mick
Mick.
says took me 4 or 5 days to do that limerick coloured fecker. Thanks, guys, for all the lovely comments.
As always, my friend.
Worth it though because it's absolutely class.
Your work is
Awesome,
phenomenal,
Mick.
my buddy.
Miss Teddy says full frontal brain. Yeah, full frontals.
Yes.
Cheers, everyone. CN says, Miss Teddy, just subscribe to you.
There you go.
Where are we going? Oh, thank you, CN. Ways. Subways. You're welcome.
Subways.
G-Force is going to smash the boat custom. Yeah. As long as you don't sink it. See what I did there? Maybe literally.
Yeah, do it. Fuck it. Yeah.
No, there won't be any.
It should be
fucking
fun.
outdoor.
Record the shit out of it when you do it though.
Okay, so I think I have something from last week.
Is there art pieces this week?
No, there's more. This is from last week from Simon.
Okay, oh yes, stuff from last week that we didn't do the show. Yes. Simon with
this is
fucking
ET
excellent art, man. Fuck me.
For VTR Dave, I think, is it? Oh, is that the one? Yeah, for VTR Dave and DCB June. So yeah, that is absolutely wicked. Phone home.
Phone home, motherfucker.
He didn't. That's not how the movie went.
If Samuel L. Jackson played E.T., that's exactly how it would have went.
Phone home, motherfucker.
Which is basically fucking Secret Invasion, man.
Yeah. But absolutely mint work.
Yeah,
as usual.
fantastic fucking work as always, my friend.
Also, can I say a big fuck you to the Irish postal system because Simon sent over my poster that he showed off there a couple of weeks ago,
No way.
and our asshole postal system sent it back. But luckily, the guys are going to come to Comic Con or whatever, and we'll meet there. So yeah,
That's a fucking pain in the fucking hole, dude.
and this has happened a few times. Not with Simon now, but this has happened a few times. with
Yeah.
other people and
Sure,
stuff,
it
yeah.
happened the time with Bruno as well when he sent me something.
Yeah, they're just.
They literally did. They just backed it forward. They just passed it backwards.
But Tubbs, that wasn't a good enough reason to put him in your basement, like.
I still stand to this day and say it was fucking justified, all right? And there he stays.
Yeah, that's true. You see how skinny he got? You fucking check
I
either again.
wasn't feeding that fucker, dude. Prices are gone through the roof.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Where am I gone? Okay, so we have more stuff up here. This is from Smith Lord. Some works in
Some
progress.
wrestling photos.
No, they're only private between me and him.
Oh, dude, that's fucking class.
That is absolutely class, Wolverine. And I thought when I glanced at it first, I thought it was like Ghost Rider mix and mix, but
It's
obviously,
the adamantium skeleton, right?
yeah. It's the
Yeah,
skeleton.
that's fucking cool.
It's really class. Top class work,
Top
Mr.
class.
Lord.
Top class.
Top class work out of Mr. Lord again.
Savage fucking work. As always, buddy. Fucking, I
Yeah.
love that you always kind of go fucking, like, you mess around with this stuff, like.
There's one of Brave Star.
Brave Star.
Everybody's favorite galactic cowboy.
Yeah, not everyone's favorite, but he's up there, like.
I mean, do you know any other galactic cowboys?
I mean, not off the top of my head, like.
No, someone will have to fill me in on who this is. I presume Mask, right? Or something similar.
What am I looking at here?
The poster. The picture.
Is he running? He's running, right?
He's got like he's there's wings to go on him. If you
Okay,
look
yeah, that's
closely.
what I was just going, where's his hands are coming down this way, like, yeah.
So yeah, Mick. That was my next guess. Mick Holland says Centurions.
Centurions.
Ace
Deadly.
McLeod from Centurions. So yeah, that is class as well, Chris. I actually never watched that when I was a kid. I think I had some of the toys though, if I remember correctly. And this, of course, is Outback.
And this isn't the first time we've seen like a color splash down the middle. This is
Yeah.
fucking always cool to see.
Yeah, it's actually. No, he did say something about that. 1 second now. Okay, so I've just done a bit more on that Outback as well. So yeah, he's doing more work on that as well. So he'll have more for us next week.
I just think it's so creative to just have that, like, because I've seen it in some other pictures where they'll have like a black and white version through the swipe, but it's just the way you have it like broken half, like it's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's really class. So Tubbs, you have something as well, but what I'm going to do before I do that,
Yes, I have a funny story about my art. Do you know the way they say, like, it's like riding a bike once you're back on. Art's not like that, for me anyway. If you take any form of time away from art in general, you kind of have to what was it, like, warm back up and fucking redo some stuff. But you remember, I'll show you the picture first before you go big screens on it or whatever, right?
I'm going to go through the comments first just to catch up.
Yeah, okay, yeah, perfect, perfect.
Fuller's Figures just said, I doubt that I've seen your work. I've seen a ton of these Fortnite bulk customs for Joe's. I really wish I'd nabbed one now. Oh, Gil Platt.
Oh, God, turkey neck.
DT.
Fucking old turkey neck, yeah.
I'm now Sarah. Fuck you, Connor, making me laugh. Oh, awesome, Si. Si, you drew Shabby QT. Excellent.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, Leatherface herself.
That would now fucking just like totally cut through me.
Oh.
Fucking turkey neck, yeah.
You could come up with so many names. Very cool site, even though I was rooting for the government agents and ET. Blow that little pox bottle. Pox bottle, I've never heard that before. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck me. Awesome, Manga Man. Cheers, lads. CN said you subscribe to Fuller's Figures.
Subscribe to everyone.
Everyone should subscribe to Fuller's Figures and everyone else in here. All of mine are works in progress. Left a lot of my stuff at home, so working with limited tools. There's a joke to be had there somewhere.
Let him go, Tubbsy Wubbsy.
Let him go. Thank you.
I don't think I ever will, Mick.
I gave him back
the keys.
I gave him back the keys a few weeks ago. You're welcome, Fuller. Sweet Chris, very cool. Nice work, Manga Fandanga. Oh, Brace Star is a new one. Brave Star, even. Um,
Brace there.
Cian
I'm
says,
sure.
can't wait to see Wolverine again. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a while as well.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Miller was a space cowboy, but I fell straight into that one, didn't I?
Gangsters of Love.
And some people call me Maurice.
Fuck yeah.
I hope you're not going to have the horse doing anything nasty to Brave Star, Chris. Nice Outback. These are sweet. Very cool Outback. Well, my back, it is very cool, actually.
I mean, you recently did cut the grass, so it looks sweet.
I didn't. No.
Oh yeah, you didn't. You started to cut the grass and then gave up.
No, it started raining and you can't do shit.
Oh yeah, I just paid a dude to do mine.
That's my thinking at the moment. It did cross my mind, Jono, but I'm doing it for Reynolds, so I don't think he'd appreciate it. You never know, Chris.
You never know.
Cheers, everyone.
You're very welcome, buddy.
G4 says if you don't use it, you lose it. That's true.
Yes.
There's a lot of what I do around my channel: toy reviews, toy hunts, gameplays, AMV, GMV, and more.
Nice.
Definitely check it out. That's a Dubs slang word, pox bottle. Yeah, I've never heard that one before, actually.
I genuinely haven't myself.
Very surprised that's new to you, Brian. Yeah, I live far away from WC. I'm okay. I'm already subscribed to CN. Tubbs is a midnight talker. I used to be.
Not anymore, kids. Not anymore.
No. Yeah. Tubbs, you have art.
Yes, I do have art. Yes.
Art. Show us your art, Tubbs. One.
All right. Now, before you go big screen, or if you're going to, you can leave it this way if you want to as well. I don't mind.
We will have to make you big, sir, won't we?
One of them is, I'll show it to you before we go big. Do you remember ages back when I was like starting doing shit? I drew this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that one? Like this Joker one that I drew.
We'll make him big, sir.
Okay, so we're big now. So basically, I did this ages back, and I love how it looks, but it I don't know. It looks like a fucking it's like a politician put on Joker makeup. Do you know what I mean? Like when I'm looking at it, I'm kind of going, like that. So basically, what I did was I kind of said, "Fuck it, I'm going to have another crack at this fucking image." Right. So while we were off for the last 2 weeks, I kind of went with a different one. So I basically came up with this.
Oh, that's very cool. I like that.
It's a different one, but it's similar. But I kind of changed the face slightly. It's very similar, like, but it's I think the colors really pop this one. And then again, they're both different in their own way.
Mick says Dark Knight Returns Joker. Nice one, Tubbsy Bubsy. And
nice one. So that's the joke. That's the new Joker, right? Now, but as I said, remember I was saying to you about like you go away from it, like I went too heavy on the fucking shadow and here on the face and everything, you know, around the eyes and stuff in one way. But then there's two more I did. And I kind of went with a mix, all right? These are Batman rogue villains. I went with a mix of the Arkham games and the animated Batman series in the looks of them. So this is Harvey Dent Two-Face.
Oh, you showed me this one. Yeah, this is absolutely cool. I love it.
Yeah, so that was like I went with the blue on the face and stuff, and that's there.
That's class.
And then my daughter like drew on it. There, so that's fine. But I couldn't. I was saying to Brian is I couldn't figure out if I wanted to put backgrounds on these. So at the moment there's no backgrounds, but I'll get to it. But this is one as you know I've talked about it in length on this show about one of my favorite Batman villains of all time is Mr. Freeze. So I went with this version.
Oh wow, that is fucking class.
I went with a different kind of. It's kind of a different version. I kind of mixed like the big bulky Arkham suit with like the animated Batman kind of style colors in the face and stuff.
The face is fantastic, man. As we said, the ripples on the forehead and everything are brilliant.
It's kind of blurry there now, but yeah. So like fucking, and I kind of went a bit mental with the eyes kind of coming out of the suit as well. But yeah, but it was a fucking hybrid, like.
What I
But
really like about that now is the different color.
well, but the mixes of the red, blues, greys.
Yeah, it's like a techno Mr. Freeze or something. I don't know how.
Yeah, I just kind
Like
of went a bit
like
like
the
when I
GI
was
Joe
doing it, I was
Mr.
kind of
Freeze.
going, I want to put my own fucking spin on it, like, do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
and
that's
even
the
with
best
the
thing to
like
do.
Two
Like
Face, I kind of went like with a bit of
take
a mix.
something old and make it new.
So that one, it was like, as I said, that was like the last one I did out of the three. So I think it was done a second, yeah, but it was there were the three I had been working on. But
Mm.
yeah, it seems very fucking dark. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, it's
class.
perfect. Yeah, this my camera's fucking gone dark. I'm sitting in front of the light. But yeah, so that was that one. But I went with the reds. I put a lot of red and stuff in it. And the blue here was kind of, I don't know, kind of trying to go with like a blue and grey mesh. From
I
the
like the
animated
darker
series, but
colors
then I
for
went
him
with the
though.
Arkham look with the big bulky boy suit. But so yeah, so there's my art for this week. Kind of an upgrade on an old one, and kind of working on two pieces that and I reckon if I keep drawing the rogues on the sheets separate, I can eventually, I don't know, design it into like a big fucking huge poster thing. So we'll
A
see.
big fucking huge poster.
We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean?
But yeah, my favorite of those three is definitely the Mr. Freeze. I love the different color scheme. It's really cool.
But see, I was going to put a background on it, but
Mm.
in my head the entire time I was thinking was like, I really love how he turned out.
Yeah,
So if I put a background in it and I fuck up the background, I fucked up the image. Just I just didn't bother. But then my mate said to me, he was like, yeah, but why don't you just scan it in your computer the way it is now and just,
didn't do it again. Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I'll just do that and then I can go off the original or just do a print and fuck around with the background. There's lots of possibilities, my friend.
Fuller said Deadly Tubs.
Nice and dudes.
Need to get the Bear, Wolf, Hawk, and Puma heads on the Brave Star one
Great
as
stuff.
well.
One as well.
Brave Star. Awesome. G4 says Sick Jokers.
Nice and dude.
Very cool Tubs. I can see a Tony Blair vibe.
This is what I was told, you see. This is what I was told ages back, at a very Tony Blairish kind of politician vibe to it.
Awesome stuff there, Tubs.
Nice and
Loving
buddy.
them both, Tubs.
Thank you very much.
CN just subscribed to Tez.
Nice one.
Really nice art.
Nice and buddy.
Two Faces Mint. Hey
Nice.
guys.
Thanks, G-Force.
Two Faces is class as well, by the way. It's just the other one was my favorite.
Now,
So.
I will go, as I said, I will go back and do another version, but it's like I was drawing out Harvey Dent or whatever, and then I was doing two-facing him up. And I was kind of going, fuck, I like the design I have here. So I was kind of going, I was fucking, well, I play around, see, can I kind of fit the, like a variation of the blue and black, or the blue skin and the black and white suit. And then I kind of started adding bits of purple and fucking orange in there and stuff, and, you know, things like that. Hello, Cat.
Cat is here. Miss Daly says, oh, shit, that's amazing, Tubbs.
Thank you very much, Daddy.
Hey, Cat. G-Force. Hey, Cat. T. Hey, T. That's a great Mr. Freeze, says James.
Thank you very much, James.
CN says, hey, Vader's girl. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Danny says, blown it out of the water, Tubbs.
Thank you very much. And then I was even saying to Brian the other day, I was going, man, I haven't fucking drawn like on a run in about 2-3 weeks. I think I'm after fucking losing my ability to blend colours and shit.
Nah,
in my brain. No, but you know what I mean?
like-
In my brain, I was seeing it look all horrible, and other people were like, that's really good. You know, we've established the brain as a fucking
Who even keeps putting things in the water that need to be blown out of the water? Hey, guys. Mr. Freeze looks dope.
Thank you very much, T-First.
Kit Kat, D&T. Great drawings, she says as well.
Thank you very much.
Mick says, tonight's weather forecast. A freeze is coming.
But I love Freeze, man, because I love his.
You need to chill.
You need to chill. Look at him, pun king, fucking Brian Affleck. But I do love Freeze, as you know.
Cool it.
I'm a huge fan of Mr. Freeze. Like, I just fucking thank you very much. But
not the one.
It's just his story. He's not a psychopathic villain. He's like, it's all for a reason, you know.
I mean, like, even though his wife is on ice or whatever, but he's still a psychopath.
I don't know, he is by motivation, but he's underlining motivations for his entire quest has always been like one that really fucking interested me. Like he
He's
is farting ice. He
he
literally is
can.
farting ice. Yeah.
So basically, Tubbs, Mr. Freeze. Now I know they made an amazing episode of the show about it. So basically, his problem is he can't let go.
Yes, yes, that's his biggest downfall. Is like he keeps
Yeah,
going. But I mean, and then there's been variations where he was literally a head with spider legs as well. Like so, you know.
the lesser days. Yeah, some serious energy to that last one, Tubbs. Yeah. Mr. Freeze had a burrito.
Had a burrito, he just farted it out.
Did he?
Yeah, I'll be honest about it. Like the shoulder pad part of it, like where they had like the ice and kind of the containers on the gun and stuff and coming out, and then you knew I was fucking around and just getting a bit like like happy with my fucking not happy but getting a bit
Oh,
loose with
two
the
guys
art.
gotta go. So see you later, dude.
See you later, buddy.
And Smithy of Smith Lordless, enjoy your holiday if that's you were on holiday too as well, aren't you? But yeah, so see you later,
Smith,
guys.
see you later, bud.
Cat as well is driving again, but listen, drive safely.
Listen away, just don't type while you're driving.
Don't text and drive, guys. Don't smoke and
Yes,
blind
apparently
still.
that is dangerous. So on this show, we're all about safety.
Except that when I invite Tubbs on the show, then that's not safe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah,
I
so
said safety, not verbal abuse.
verbal trauma, yeah.
Yeah.
So before we I want to talk about STCC a little bit in a while, but
Yes, okay.
the
Now
two
you've
week
probably
old
seen a
news,
lot more of it than I did.
the 2 week old news though that
Yeah, look, come here. We can fill it all in.
excuse me, I wasn't finished. Do you know the thumbnail was basically something we were looking forward to for years.
Yeah.
Well, so Wolverine and Deadpool 3. Wolverine is getting his classic costume finally.
And do
Thoughts
you know what I love about the
everybody.
internet? But do you
What
want to know what I love about the internet? We see
is
a picture of
no one
Deadpool and
believed it?
Wolverine, and they're in comic accurate suits, and still half the internet finds a way to fucking like get bitchy around it. He's got sleeves. The dude is fucking recovering from fucking skin cancer. So
Skin
yes, he's
cancer,
got
yeah.
sleeves. It doesn't matter. It looks fucking cool. It's kind of evolution. It's kind of fucking old school. It's blue and yellow. Wanted it forever. Fucking take my
It's the
money.
astonishing outfit with long sleeves. That's all it is.
Dude, the long sleeves do not bother me. If anything, it
Oh,
actually
me
adds
neither.
to it.
Yeah, I love as well that Ryan Reynolds did like a really accurate Deadpool suit for the first two movies,
Yeah.
but now that the MCU have got it, they made it even fucking more accurate as well.
And you know there's going to be jokes in there as well
Oh well,
about how
yeah,
bright the fucking suit
it is a
is and
comedy
everything else.
after all. But yeah, there was pictures released, and when I saw it on Twitter first, the whole thing was like nobody believed it was real.
Because
Oh,
I tell you, when you sent it
these
to me,
can't be fucking real.
when you
But then
sent
it
it to me, and I was
actually,
like, man, is this fucking real? And you were like, yeah, dude,
yeah.
it's fucking real. I was like, prove it
Then
to me. And you
they
sent me
they,
the fucking
came,
big image of it.
they put it on their own personal Instagrams, Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. So that's as real as you're going to get. And then over the next few days, there was like behind the scenes videos of him fighting with the claws and
Him
everything.
literally fucking throwing him into the fucking 20th century fucking ruins of the fucking.
And you know what? And you know what's funny now? I don't want to see any more of that now until the film
Now, well, I
because
mean, have you been keeping tabs of like who's actually confirmed for it?
Jennifer Garner and
Did
a
you hear
few
who else
others
is confirmed for it?
who
And the MCU, Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman, didn't even announce this. Jennifer Lopez accidentally announced this on her fucking on an interview the other day, when she was talking about like fucking Ben working on the new Wolverine movie. She's like she wants like 24/7 access to the set or all this bullshit because he's gonna be working with his ex-wife or whatever the fuck. And I was going, she's literally after just fucking basically confirming he's gonna be in this movie as
who?
Daredevil. Jennifer
Oh yeah,
Lopez.
but you're like, if she's going to be in it, he has to be in it. Like,
But yeah, no, but they hadn't confirmed it, and she like more or less kind of like confirmed it, like with being a weird fucking over the top fucking psychopath in the interview. I want 24/7 access to the set if he's going to be doing this movie and he's going to be in this scene with her. And I was going, no, He's got kids. Look, whatever the marriage situation is, whatever the fuck, nobody cares. It's theirs. We want the movie. But yeah,
I
like,
I just want Dance Fight in the Park Part 2.
give it to me. And you know what? I hope the two of them are sitting there, and then you think they're about to do it, and Wolverine and fucking Deadpool do it.
And like Deadpool has to make a blind joke, surely.
Oh fuck! Oh, no, 100%, man.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
catch you in your blind spot. Oh wait.
there's like there's a lot of fucking, like, I mean, rumors one thing, confirmed. I think they've confirmed. Like, I don't really want to say it in case people don't want to know who's in it.
No, it's been all over the internet, like anyway.
But
But
apparently Halle
basically,
Berry is confirmed for it.
the two
The two
Negasonic.
Magnetos,
No,
the
only
two
one Magneto.
Xaviers. Apparently fucking you're gonna have like Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy.
I didn't hear
Apparently,
anything about McAvoy and Fassbender
yeah,
being
I
in it.
saw that today on Twitter. Um, they were on about like fucking McAvoy and what's his name? What's the other guy's name again? Fucking played Magneto.
Fassbender.
I
Ian
can't remember his
McKellen.
fucking name.
Ian
No, Ian
McKellen.
McKellen, but the younger version.
Michael
God,
Fassbender.
there you go, Michael Fassbender. Steel, steel.
Magneto. Magneto
Um,
Oscar.
but I mean, like, I mean, from what I can gather from what they're doing, and correct me if I'm wrong because I could be very fucking wrong here.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
It seems from what I've been reading with like Wanda and fucking everything, it seems like they're doing like a mix of a House of M and Deadpool kills the Avengers,
Kills the Fox universe. They
but the
would say.
Fox universe are going to be the characters he kills in this.
Do you know what the problem here
But
is?
you know what I read the other day before you went is the reason Deadpool and Wolverine are going through the multiverse to is because there's another variant of Deadpool killing all of the Fox characters, and they're trying to stop him.
Ah.
That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is.
I think this is going to be this movie is going to be
Because
problematic
that's
for
where the
a
TVA get involved.
this is going to be problematic because the very same stuff was going around the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie. And then when all these cameos that were bandied about didn't happen, people were
Yes.
pissed and they said it was shit. I love that
Yeah.
film and I've watched it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than I can say for a lot of MCU films. But everyone gave it shit because half the cameos they heard about didn't happen. So I don't really care who's going to be in it as long as it's a good fucking movie. And Wolverine looks class.
Yeah.
So that will do me.
I mean, look, at the end
Um,
of the day, it's like it doesn't have to be the greatest of all time, but it's just, do you know what I mean? And look, we've seen movies just do fan service cameos left and right for years, you know.
we've seen it done badly once lately. So
Yeah. I mean, like,
yes,
not even
no,
badly. It's
there
just
is no yee about it.
no.
Yes.
Do you know what? I had this conversation the other day. I can totally stand up and go like, no, look, I'm okay with it, but I can totally see why people were pissed off as well because it
Uh,
was not executed well.
Can we just be entertained without bitching about every minute detail?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the internet though for your G-force.
you know, it is. It's one of those things where you could have like a 95% fucking perfect movie, and you will find people to poke holes left and right in it. It's just what
Confirmed
it is,
age
dude.
I thought.
The internet used to be about connection. Now it's all about just being a negative
I
cunt.
seen a perfect quote actually. I think it was my missus that actually posted on Instagram where it said the internet used to be a place where you went to escape the real world. Now you go to the real world to escape the internet.
Yeah, and that's a fucking perfect, fucking true point, dude.
Yeah. Daredevil and Electra being DP3 was confirmed ages ago, I thought.
I mean, it
Yeah,
might have
I
been, dude.
definitely heard about her being in it ages ago.
I
What
mean, she
said,
was 100% confirmed, but I hadn't heard about Ben until I saw that Jennifer Lopez interview.
who gives a shit if there's zippers in Star Wars? Simon says a woman had 3 breasts in Total Recall and didn't hear anyone complaining.
Because that was
Yeah,
part of the good old days, Si.
why hasn't that species been seen again?
Yes.
People complained about deck chairs and Andor for fuck's sake. I
Yeah.
know, fellas, it's madness. A good
Like,
story.
we just
imagery,
complain
all I
about the
ask
stuff we
for.
don't like. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of how it is, like.
Jonah says Orion and you have great real life chemistry, so I would be shocked if the movie sucked.
No, I
All you
think
have
this
to
movie's
do
gonna fucking
for me, all it has to do is be better than the second one, and that's not too
Yeah,
difficult.
because let's be honest, I think we can all agree that the second one was nowhere near as good as the first.
It's because Russell fucking tanked the whole thing, and I hated him.
Oh God,
He
that
ruined
kid,
it for me.
that fucking kid, man.
And he was in, and he's a fucking Taika thing because he was
Like,
in
can I ask you
Taika's
one
movie.
question? And this isn't to cross over brands and shit, right? But why doesn't
Uh-oh.
that Russell kid, right, get more fucking hate than the kid from fucking Star Wars One?
There's not enough people care about Deadpool. That's why.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Because in my opinion, I'm kind of going like he was fucking way more annoying, like
He
you
was
know,
in that what was it, the Hunt for the Wilder People, the thing that Taika
which was
made.
so like fucking leave him there. No, that's
But that was
horrible. I
that
shouldn't
was
be saying horrible things like that.
leave the kid alone,
He
right? That was a
yeah,
great
he did
movie,
his
but
job.
that was a great movie. But I don't know, he was just like Deadpool 2. There's a lot of great stuff. Domino was great.
No,
Juggernaut was fucking awesome as well.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, yeah.
And to be fair, like fucking Cable was fucking brilliant.
He was
Okay, he
okay.
wasn't brilliant. Okay, but he wasn't. He didn't suck balls.
The X Force part
Russell was
pissed
the
me
worst
off
part
as
of the
well.
movie.
The whole X Force getting battered in 5 seconds annoyed the fuck out of me as well.
Oh yeah, it was
Uh,
fucking stupid. I mean, I find they always do that. If you're going to take like teams like the X Force and things like that, just give them a movie instead of just, you know,
but
some I hate when
Fox,
they,
that's Fox though. They were
yeah, that's
that
what I'm
would
saying. Is Fox is notorious for this, like taking things and like putting them in for fucking comic relief, and there's like an entire thing gone in the continuity of that you can't do it anymore. You know,
but ever since they made Hugh Jackman utter that line about the fucking the gear. Oh, would you rather us be in yellow spandex? Yeah.
but you know, I have a feeling in this movie, right? He's going to be in that suit, unwilling at the beginning. Like there's going to be
No, I
jokes
wouldn't say
about it.
so.
Like I guarantee a tenor of Deadpool's going to be like fucking make cracks and jokes, and then he as that film goes on, then he'll become, you know, super
Jonathan
comfortable in it.
said, "I wonder if Affleck getting edited out of some of the DC movies had anything to do with in Deadpool 3. I don't think so. I
Do
think
you know
that's
what I was reading
I
about
think
this?
that's just
Apparently the instinct behind editing um like from what they're saying anyway, Affleck out of the DC movies is literally because apparently James Gunn doesn't want to be raising people's hopes for any of that universe going
rightly
forward.
so.
Yeah,
Um,
like I think now
I
they just
bought
need
that
to let
domino
it die,
figure because of
let
Deadpool
it
2.
stay there.
Yeah, she was great in the movie. She's not back for the third one actually.
Yeah, she's not coming back.
Uh,
Says beats in it.
yeah, Fox
Yeah,
would fuck up hard and fuck up a hard on in a strip club. That's true.
yep.
Doctor Smuggles. Evening,
Smuggles,
lads. Just a flea and
third
drop by
buddy.
to say hello. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping well, Christian. G4 says, hey, Christian. What's up, Christian? G, you nut. Stole my line. Hello, Christian. And Jonathan. So, Tubbs, you finally
Yeah.
seen it. You finally
Oh,
seen
the Flash.
yeah.
Yeah, I have seen the Flash.
Okay. Give us your
Okay.
Cliff Notes version of what you thought of it.
Okay, I'll give you the cliff notes, right? I'll tell you what. Look, 100%. Me personally, like as I said, everyone in the comments can disagree. You probably disagree
Well,
with
it's
me,
an
but
opinions game, like, so
I
yeah.
it's an opinions game, and it's what I'm going off of what I saw and kind of how I viewed it. Um, was this the worst DC movie ever made? Not by a long
Yeah.
shot. This movie was actually fucking good. It was actually fun, entertaining, and it had a lot of great fucking moments. And not even the nostalgia stuff. There was actually, and I hate to say his name, but there was actually some really fucking strong moments in acting from Ezra Miller. Especially one scene with his mother near the end. Really fucking thought it was a hard hitting scene. The film was good. I loved Supergirl. Just thought she didn't get enough screen time. Fucking, there was a lot of things in.
She got bitched out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, look, she did. Do you know what I mean? Michael Keaton's Batman. I thought he just got on the bike and rode again. You know, the stuff. Let's be honest. Let's hit the elephant in the room. The CGI was ropey as all fuck. There was things they did with the CGI. I couldn't even fathom in my head. And look, I've always said if a film is if a film is good enough to stand on its own 2 feet, then I can kind of get past the CGI. Like I've watched movies with bad CGI and still enjoyed it. Ant-Man was one of them. They had ropey CGI, didn't give a fuck because I was enjoying the movie. But in this, I will say, what I couldn't understand, the issue wasn't even with the CGI. The issue I have is with the decision to do it that way. Like, when the cameos happened at the end, any spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, I won't say who the cameos are, but when they showed up,
All the
I
different
was kind
versions
of,
of Superman. But anyway,
yeah, basically. And what I was even looking at was kind of going like, there's like footage of these people, like in film, stock footage. I mean, of all of them that you could have literally of fucking, I don't know, like I've seen my 15-year-old daughter like fucking mask out shit on her phone and make it look better.
can I take a sec?
You can't
I, wa-
go.
I wanna answer this question. So
Okay.
G4 says accent question. If it's spelled film, how y'all pronouncing it? Film. So if you're English, sorry to all the English lads in the chat,
Yeah.
film comes a lot easier. But we are Irish, so we bastardize our language and we
Yes,
say
yes.
film. It's just
We kind of put our own spin
it's
on the
just an
word.
accent thing, really.
Yeah,
But
it is. It's just a variation of how
I've
the
had that
accent
one
pronounces
before.
the word.
Why don't you say film? I was like, it's too posh for us. No, continue ranting about
Oh yeah,
Flash.
yeah. All right. So basically, is like I will be honest about it. I really enjoyed the movie. There was things I didn't like. I thought the CGI in places was ropey as all fucking hell. But my overall experience of the movie, I really did enjoy it. I thought Ezra did way better than I thought he was going to
Mm.
do in the movie. Loved Michael Keaton. Loved Supergirl. I kind of felt there was certain things like I thought, oh man, Fiora, like I thought was going to fight Supergirl, but she kind of just showed up and she was done. You know, I liked the ending arc. I thought it was really fucking cool. The I kind of knew it was going there anyway. I kind of spotted it. I kind of copped it an hour in. I was like, oh, this is where it's going. You know, with the powers thing and everything else. But um, but I can understand. I can genuinely understand why this movie flopped. The CGI was fucking terrible to most people. Most people thought it was like fucking worse than I did. Couldn't get past it. But then you had
Mm.
Ezra Miller and all the baggage that came with him. People genuinely probably didn't show up to that. Didn't, as you pointed out to me, Brian. And this was a very good point when you said it to me. This is also the last movie of a dead franchise. Do you know what I mean? It's like there was no payoff. It didn't matter about
Well,
like I
you
mean
you
even
still have Aquaman as well, I suppose.
but like I mean James Gunn and like this is what I couldn't understand is James Gunn and Peter Safran apparently like got rid of the post credit sequences that were originally there because it was connecting to further films and then changed it out and put you know the other Batman in at the end.
Yeah, but that's easy explainable. That's
Yeah, it's
time
easy to
off.
explain. No, but that's what I'm saying is, but it like, and for me, John, a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, that's why did it do that?" I was going, "That's fucking cool. He's not in a bat suit, but he's there, and then we get it. We know who it is." But as you made a good point, it's a dead universe. It was going nowhere. It had no consequences. It had no future, so it didn't really matter where it went in the end, you know. Um, and I've seen this same thing done in the animated DC universe, where they did it in Apocalypse War. They had a flashpoint moment where they got to the end and everything was ruined, and they were like, "Oh my god!" And they had this moment where Barry Allen just had to run, and you know, and it just ends there like that. And it was done in such a way, it was done so well that you're going, "Oh, I get it. This restarts the whole universe now."
Mm.
You know, didn't get that feeling from this. That's one
Yeah,
thing I will say about the ending is it kind of one thing I will say about the ending is it kind of for a moment Barry seemed like he'd learned his lesson, fucking with time, and then it is so and some elements can't be changed, and there's this infinite loop. So sometimes some things you just can't change, and it's out of your power regardless of what you change and what you do. And then he goes and changes something else after he fixes the fucking problem he caused. I was going, motherfucker didn't fucking learn his lesson whatsoever. Like, and I was like, and that was the only thing that
and there
irked
you
me at
go.
the end of it.
That's why he was so
But
bad.
that was the thing that irked me at the end. I was kind of going, it's like and look, and I'll be honest, right? Me and you will agree with this. I think I like Ezra a little bit more as the Flash than you do, but it's just the moments I've gotten. I've enjoyed some of the moments, but he's genuinely not. his version and the Snyder version that was created of this Flash, this Barry Allen, that's not comic book Barry Allen. This is the Snyderverse Barry Allen. He's just the way he is. Barry Allen's kind of a jokey, confident character. In that sense, Ezra Miller's kind of quirky and fucking inward. Until, and just one thing I will say, until I did like when he got knocked out of the Speed Force and kind of ended up in that timeline, and then he meets his younger self. His younger self is the annoying fucking Barry Allen that we saw in Justice League. That kind of quirky fucking and he instantly has to
anxiety Flash.
No, but what happens is like the version we've kind of followed through the movies kind of has to be that, like, has to mature and kind of like stop being that fucking stupid child and kind of start mentoring this kid. And in ways you kind of got to see two versions of him, of what he would become and how he was. And I liked a lot of shit that was in this movie. I really did. I thought it was some really cool fucking stuff in it. But yeah, but you can't sit there and say that the CGI wasn't bad, or there was some really kind of like just lines thrown in there for nostalgia. Do you know what I mean? It was like the Batman. Yeah, I'm the Batman. We know you're the Batman, Mike. You're like, we know who you're saying that to. You're saying that to me and everyone else watching. Because the other two characters in the fucking room are like, who the fuck is he talking to? But overall, I'm sick and it flopped. I understand why. Do I think it deserved to be the lowest DC movie of all time? Not a chance. There's way worse fucking movies. I could name at least 5 or 6 off the bat that were worse than it.
Suicide Squad 1.
Suicide Squad 1. Fucking the Josh Whedon, the Green Lantern, the Josh Whedon Justice League. I mean, it was terrible as well. Green Lantern. I'd even go so far as to say Shazam 2 was worse than it. Jonah Hex. Even if I'm being honest, Black Adam was worse than this.
No, about the same level for me.
No, I mean, me personally, I think this was better. I think this is definitely
Black Adam a little bit more.
And people are going to probably fucking like roll their eyes when I say this. I would, and this is only the DCEU. I don't mean overall DC films, like with the original Batmans and the fucking, I don't mean that at all. I would easily put this in the top 10 of the DCEU movies.
Is there even 10 DCEU movies?
Yeah, well, the DCEU, I'd put it in the top 10. I would. Now it would be 9 or 10, but it wouldn't. It would be in there. I enjoyed this a lot more so than some.
Wonder Woman. There is only about fucking 10 DCEU movies.
Oh no, there's not, dude. There's like fucking 20 odd.
DCEU movies.
There's Man of Steel. Okay.
Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, fucking Flash,
Justice League,
Aquaman, Wonder Woman, 2 Wonder Womans. That's 7.
Harley Quinn, Emancipation.
Birds of Prey, you mean?
Birds of Prey, yeah.
That's 10.
Suicide Squad.
I counted them. Both of
them. Black Adam.
11.
The two Shazams.
13.
The Flash.
I counted that.
The other Justice League.
There's only one Justice League. Can only be qualified.
There are 2 versions. Like, you know what I mean?
It's one movie rejigged.
Yeah, but it's okay. So there's about 15.
That's 13.
Or 13. But I would still put it within the top 10. I wouldn't rate it at the very bottom.
That's not a great. Yeah.
No, but
anyway.
Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, though,
because
right?
it has now got the record for the biggest flop in DC movie history, and I honestly don't think it deserves that. But
and I think as well, like
how it went.
That as well, like that this movie has been in development for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of variables that caused this.
No one gave a shit anymore by the time it came out.
Yeah, but you made that point to me that like by the time this movie came out, like this movie should have been out, as you said, years ago. But by the time this movie came out, it kind of had ran in the variation of Multiverse of Madness and Across the Spider-Verse. 2 multiverse movies that, in other people's opinions, was done better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it kind of had already kind of fallen into a thing of like where people were kind of, I won't say sick of multiverse, but kind of they'd seen enough of it. It was, oh, this is just and this isn't even technically a multiverse movie. Like this is what makes me
And I
laugh
want to
about this.
say as well the fact that
What?
Beyond the Spider Verse was it out 2 weeks earlier or 2 weeks after,
That's what I mean. Is like, do you
and
know
it
what I
was
mean? It's like
100
fucking,
times better.
and it was
Yeah.
supposed to be out before that, but it ended up getting pushed back again. If you remember.
But like to be fair, like I know I'm fucking poking you, like, but I think it was decent. It was a good watch,
Yeah,
like. But it's like a lot of DC films for me. I got the same feeling with the first Suicide Squad and the Black Adam. I enjoyed it
yeah,
while I was watching it, but the more I think back on it, the more
yeah,
I was like Tez mentions it down here in the comments. The the um the babies in the microwave.
yeah. Now look, that's what I'm saying is that when it
Come
comes to
on,
CGI,
like
it was just like, I mean, I understand. Like, this is when it was like, I understand why they did it because it leads into something later on. But there's other ways around that. Like this, like
yeah.
actually physically moving a human being with that pressure, like
But
fucking constant.
why of all the people in the world would you make Ezra Miller put babies in a microwave in his
Now,
movie?
this is when I saw that, I was kind of going, "Oh, this is important. This must have been there way before he did all that shit."
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, well, let's move on through the comments.
Yeah,
Keaton and Supergirl were awesome. Even Ezra was good overall.
yeah.
Now, I liked her, but she didn't really do anything but die
She
a million
wasn't.
times.
Like, but I was reading up on it. Apparently, there was supposed to be more stuff there.
And that whole explanation about Superman was Snyder as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, the fucking, but they like, and it was so fucking stupid the way that, like, 'cause you knew there was stuff cut out of this because of the new direction. Because there was supposed to
Uh,
be like a post credit scene at the end of the courthouse as well, where Superman meets Supergirl.
yeah, it was going to be the two of them instead of fucking
Yeah, do you
Clooney.
know what I mean? To lead into Man of Steel 2 or whatever. Um,
How's that Instagram account coming, Mick? Still working on it.
make that Instagram account, Mick.
That's the accent question. Get it done, son. I watched The Flash, the John O version last night. Some great movies on there. Couldn't make out if the CGI was good or bad. It was fun. 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'd
It's
probably give it a
actually,
six. A six, I'd say. I give it. So
I mean, look, I'd range it about a 7 or 8 myself. Like, I mean, I really enjoyed it. Um,
okay,
it
just
just
curious.
like but as I said,
Uh,
you can't watch this movie and not talk about the CGI, but it was just, and the director, apparently Andy Muschietti, has come out and stated that it was
oh,
purposely done that
it
way
was
because
done
it's
that
supposed to
way.
be
Yeah.
seen that way in the Speed Force or whatever. But my argument to that is that's fair enough, but you have footage of every moment you showed, like, of real people in movies, regardless. You could have just have had all those moments, like, from movies just in there.
I thought they were all PlayStation 2 game clips.
I mean, that's what it looked like. I mean, I know they were saying, is this supposed to? It's distorted and it's weird because of how he's, the bubble he's in, of how he sees it all. But I think it's an excuse because it didn't turn out the way they wanted it to.
Manga
Because it was the
Fandango
cameo,
says
like, even, and not even the cameo with the spider. Because let's be honest, we didn't have live action footage of that.
no.
But the other two super people, I'm trying not to spoil cameos for people who haven't seen it. But
It's fine. So it's out
but
over
it's
a month now.
what I couldn't understand when I saw that scene. It was cool to see the two of them together on screen. Um, but there's footage of both of them from movies that they could have easily have
Probably
just.
cheaper to do what they did, I suppose. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I mean, if you had the real footage of them and from the movies, just designed in that scope or whatever you had, it probably would have looked great.
um, Manga Fandango says the Geordies call it film too.
Film
Uh,
too.
Smuggler says no one's perfect, Brian. You guys can't help where you're from. No, thank God, I'm delighted where we're from. So
Yes, this is
yeah,
very, very true.
3 films, says Tez.
Three films.
Agreed, Tubbs. CGI didn't bother me too much, but the design of the time travel sections was fucking awful. Saying that the CGI for the cameo characters was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, John, I just can't understand why you have footage of all of these people in all of these movies from like the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s to now.
The babies looked like they were
Why
made out of
couldn't you
plasticine.
have just used stock footage or moments from the movies and put them in there and design it the same way. Just have
Could
it
be
there in,
could be rights
you know.
issues or anything with those movies. You don't know, like.
No, but I mean, the funny thing about it is most of the footage outside of the cameos is shots from the other films,
I will say I have the hardest time understanding the
you know.
Scottish,
But yeah, it is what it is, buddy.
and I'm mostly Scottish. Aquaman was supposed to be getting even more reshoots, but Warner Bros. Said no.
Apparently, Aquaman has been delayed again because they're doing like a third run of reshoots.
Why? Like, G Unit, so do the Scottish.
Unless
Their point.
unless they're trying to find a way to bring Aquaman into the new DCU.
Oh, no.
I don't think they
Anyway,
should.
let's put a lid on that because we're nearly out of time.
Oh no,
Uh,
I will say one thing though before I say it. I think what they should do is just stop after that, make Momoa Lobo, and bring Alexander Skarsgård in as Aquaman, and then just fucking
they
start it
should just
fresh.
they should just backgirl the whole fucking lot of it. If I'm honest.
Well, I mean, but there's only
Okay, the Nunjani man.
there's only one movie left. I mean, I know Blue Beetle was technically made in the vein of that, but that's apparently the starting point of the DCU.
I Tez, I come again, Tez. John, this is my big issue with the Flash. Was never entered the fucker's mind to find out who killed his mom. Why not take out the fucker
Now,
before
I
he
heard
acted
that
fucking
this
around the sequence
apparently
made
was
in
supposed to
Scotland?
be the sequel. Like the sequel was supposed to be this. Was where you find out it's Reverse Flash or whatever the fuck or whoever they were going to make it in that movie. Because I'll be honest, I thought it was fucking going to be the fucking villain that was in this.
Or
Fucking
Baza.
the Dark Flash. But you find out that it's actually Barry Allen. So,
Wonder Woman 85, 84. Yeah, that was dog shit as well.
but did you notice as well? Is like apparently people were saying is a lot of the cameos weren't even dodgy CGI. It looked like they were made with AI because even the ears were missing off of Adam West's cowl and everything. He had no bat. He had no bat like sort of little things. It was just flat.
Jonathan said, I suppose Barry at least saved his dead, unlike Superman.
There's always going to be that
He's
Man of
got
Steel
no
meme
answer
going.
for that. Watchmen has been the best movie for seeking close to complete source material, especially the director's cut.
Yeah.
Manga Fandango says 300 for me. Oh yeah, 300 was amazing.
Like I never understood it, right? Because I watched the ultimate
Very-
cut of Batman v Superman, like the director's cut of Watchmen, the director's cut of Daredevil. Like they're so much better than the versions that went out in cinema.
They stopped after Dark Knight Rises. I watched Watchmen yesterday for the first time in ages. It just gets better with age.
Yeah,
Okay, I
that's
thought about it, and I
sex
have.
or the blimp
I have.
fucking
See what?
sex scene. The sex scene in the blimp thing was just fucking wild and weird.
That's all Tubbs remembers.
The
Thought
whole
about
movie
it, and I
getting
have
in
things to
Dr.
say
Manhattan
about it.
schlong.
Daddy says the Essex lot call it a filmy. Go figure. Is that
Filmy.
not something else on a Saturday
I'm
night?
watching a film me when I get out of the shower.
Uh, very good. I am very glad I didn't bother watching The Flash. Well, it
No,
is on.
buddy, you should don't
It is on the special
listen to the
TV channel.
don't
It's on
listen to
the
the
website.
bullshit behind it, Mike. You just watch it and make your own kind of judgment on it. Because it's not a perfect film by any means, but it's most definitely not the worst DC film there either.
So, Tubbs, speaking of dodgy heroes, what do you think of the new trailer for Captain Marvel before we go?
I'll be honest about it, dude. You all know that like I love me some Brie Larson. She did not bother me at all in this trailer. If anything, I actually found her to be
G-Force
quite
is like
entertaining.
breaking through a wall, getting through to him.
But I
Yeah,
actually
I think it's
genuinely,
going to be a great movie.
it looks like it's going to be a ball of fun. But I do agree with what the lads were saying a while ago. It's like it this this has potential to fall flat. You know what I mean? Like if they don't, I don't know, if they don't manage to deliver the whole like link of the three powers or the villain that's attached and that whole bubble they seem to be building with it potentially could fall flat. But
yeah,
I don't
they're
think it.
saying it's
I don't think it will though, dude. It looks like a fucking entertaining flick. It
they're
really
saying
does look like it could be.
it's a straight sequel to the Secret Invasion finale tomorrow as well.
Oh, okay.
So like Samuel
Now
Jackson's
that
back
we've
in
only got
space,
like 10
obviously.
minutes left, how are you faring out with Secret Invasion?
I like it. Like as soon as you get over that, it's not the comic. None of the fucking
Yes, this
movies
is the
so
thing.
far
I think you
have
really,
been the
really need
comic,
to
and they
understand.
not
It's like
never will
this is
be.
not the saga that
No, obviously
you
not.
read
But
in the comics. This is an espionage
that,
show with
that
Skrulls.
comic is still there if you want to read it. Like,
The only thing I
yeah,
will say this about this show, and to be honest, I don't think it's the worst MCU show. It's quite it is entertaining,
yeah, I'm
but
enjoying it, really, man.
it's a very paint by numbers show.
How so?
Something happens, someone dies, that person's not really dead, uh, and then the next one is very kind of similar.
That's only
They've
happened
had a
once,
couple
though.
of fake outs. They've had one actual death and four
One
fake
fake out.
outs.
Who's the
Well,
other fake out?
all right, no, they've made you think because I still don't believe Marion Hill is fucking dead. I still don't
No,
believe
she's done. She's done. Done. Yeah.
Martin Freeman was a Skrull, so he's not really dead.
But the
You know,
scroll that
fucking
was him was dead though.
and then like they
So
did it with
he could be very easy still in Wakanda. Like,
no, but what I mean by that is it's this is my only gripe, my main gripe with the show, and it's not a massive gripe. It's just a something thing I noticed with it. It's the show starts and you know Nick Fury's kind of bummed out, and then he does a thing, and then they get to a place, and then the thing happens, and then there's a like it's either someone gets shot or there's someone isn't dead or they are dead, and then it's kind of repeat the process the next week, and then they show another person's a scroll, and they add this thing in here. It's yeah, it
I mean,
just
your man is dead as well. Like,
but it
Tylos.
just seems very paint by numbers. I mean, maybe I didn't explain it correctly, but it just seems like it's got a set design for each episode, and they just kind of add one thing in and take one thing out, and it's kind of now. And I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's one of the better shows I've enjoyed, but I have noticed that it's and I don't know is that because it's only 6 episodes, and it seems like it's just I don't know. It just seems like there's not enough time to tell that story they're trying to
Like
tell.
my one problem with it in the first few episodes was the guy that plays Gravik. I didn't think he was great, but he's really come into his own, and I like him in it
Yeah,
now.
I mean, but it's just a shame because he's come into his own now and he's starting to become a really fucking like bloodthirsty fucking cool villain
He's a super scroll now. Yeah,
that'll probably get killed in the last episode and he'll never be heard of again. Do you know?
that's what villains
No,
are there to do. Die.
like I have an opinion that I don't know if people will agree with. I genuinely do think that Marvel should just go back to making movies.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I
Yeah.
genuinely don't think that they've, and it's not that have because I've enjoyed some of the shows. I've enjoyed like some of them
They've
I haven't
taken the,
enjoyed as
the
much.
movies, the TV shows. I think not just for Marvel, but Star Wars as
Yeah,
well, have totally
yeah.
taken the focus away.
I genuinely do think that and I think that's been the issue with phase four as well, leading into phase five is not that it's been bad. It's because people have had to churn too much in, if that makes
Mm,
sense.
yeah,
Because you're
yeah, yeah.
watching a movie, then you're watching a
Yeah,
show. It's back and forth
like they said
instead
there
of it
at one
just being
point,
the movies that they've had.
everyone was stretched thin. Like that's why
Yeah, I
there
think
was
that's a
more
big
content
issue
there.
with it, dude. So I mean, we forget like that, like fucking like how many shows have we had since we started
Jeez, I don't
off
know.
the top?
I
There's
10. I
there's
don't know.
what there's about eight or 7 or 8 of them so far, right?
One Division, Winter Soldier, fucking Loki. This one, Miss
There's
Marvel,
Miss Marvel. There's
Hawkeye.
fucking
About 10 anyway. They're thereabouts.
and there's about 10, and then you add the movies in on top of that in one phase, right? And then you're probably going to do the same thing in phase five. So already you've like what was the first 3 phases of the MCU and the entire Infinity Saga was 23 movies.
Yeah, but that's different, like because you're building
No,
from
but
a
you know what
base.
I mean. But so you're already throwing way fucking more at the audiences in phase four, leading into phase five. I would just like to see them go back to doing, just movies again, character
Yeah,
movies. The way
yeah.
they did it, just give me a fucking movie. Like, give me a Fantastic Four, give me an X Men, give me this, or even give me character movies that build to these bigger
I,
ones.
I, I, I think they should stick with doing the thing like Werewolf by Night, which is like an hour once off
No,
special.
I agree with you. The specials should be on like the Silver Surfer. These characters that are once a
Smaller
lesser known.
characters that are then
Smaller
category.
characters aren't the main ones. Do you know what I mean? And didn't give people a chance to see these other characters. Not 6 episodes of a show that kind of does more damage than good.
But
Because like
like,
She-Hulk, I mean, I loved the actress that plays She-Hulk, but I can't say that there's a lot of people going to have She-Hulk show up in an Avengers movie anytime soon.
no, I think she'd be great in the movie.
Yeah,
Like
but
her
imagine if she
her
just got
own
her got
story
her own
wasn't great,
movie.
like, but I think
But
she'd be
imagine
great
like
in
the
an
incredible. Do you
Avengers
remember the
movie.
Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton? Imagine
Yeah.
if you just made a movie of She-Hulk and just kind of treated it like that. You'd have a different version instead of all this kind of kind of but backlash that came with it. Like basically, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but the shows just seem to have caused more. I don't know. Just
Like I said, though,
fucking.
he's kind of just stretched him a bit too thin. That's all I would
That's
say.
it. But I mean,
I've
that's what I
still
mean. Is the thing
I've
is, it's
still
just
enjoyed all the shows, and I would definitely watch them again. Like, so,
But this is the thing, like, all right, with the movies, all right, you know yourself, you've watched the Marvel movies like more than once, right?
I'm not going to complain because, like, when I was growing up, we had the Fox movies, and that was it, and a few Sony Spider-Man films.
And
So
even
I
go
don't
back
care.
before that, like, dude, we had one every couple of years. Wasn't even,
So, like, yeah, to me, like Batman and Robin was the closest thing to a
no, but
superhero
don't get
film.
me wrong, dude. I mean, like it happened with the CW as well, and this is what I'm saying. It's like the CW, or like we had the Supergirl, we had Flash, we had Doom
CW
Patrol.
aren't real TV
No,
shows.
no, no, but no, it's not even a comparison. But what I'm saying here is, it's like, but you do see it with that as well. As this, like, it's either the show goes on for too long or they just start stretching fucking things out too long and you're stretching people's attention spans and this can be a worry with shows because do you know what I mean it's luckily the MCU just do them between 6 to 9 episodes.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? But like even at times, like I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm kind of going like it's like the Obi-Wan show. I'm like, oh man, should have just made a movie.
Yeah,
You
that
still would have got the
that one
same
hundred
point
percent should have
across.
been a movie.
No, but you know what I mean?
Moon
You
Knight,
still would have got
Moon
the
Knight
same
should have been
point
a
across
movie
and
as well.
probably would have had a better fucking overall arc because you wouldn't be trying to stretch it over fucking was it 9 episodes?
Like the stuff like Hawkeye, the TV show was decent, right? But that would have been
That was the
great.
sleeper show for me, dude. I fucking loved that. It was my favorite over the MCU shows outside of Wanda.
But the reason I'm using that is you could have very easily done like a low budget action thriller movie
Yeah,
out of that rather
no,
than a
it definitely
fucking
could, and
TV
you
show.
still would have got the same point. You would have got Kingpin in there, and I've got fucking Kate Bishop. You know,
Yeah, a low budget thriller crime movie like would have been great.
yeah, all those characters, all that kind of whatever happened could have been all done in 2 hours. Um,
That's why as well I think they were going to do Armor Wars as a TV show and they've scaled back and now it's going to be a movie. I think that's a much better
See,
decision.
this is my point. Is like maybe they're starting to learn, and isn't it the what's his name? Not fucking not Bob Jetpack. Jetpack is gone. It's the new one. Was it
Iger.
Bob
Iger.
Iger? Bob Iger. Apparently, he was saying in an interview that like he was kind of he thinks the format should just go back to movies. The shows are fucking kind of
Hmm.
like
They're financial pits as well, like because you're not making
yeah.
much
Do you know what
money
I
off
mean? So
them.
so it seems like it's causing Marvel more harm than anything to keep doing them. And I agree
But you
with you
get it?
completely. I think that they should start doing the specials more
Put a dime in a jukebox.
and
You've got
focus on
fucking
one
sorry.
character per special.
I said it. I said it on another live stream, maybe, and I said it here. The problem is fucking Disney Plus for me.
Yeah.
Keeping that going, it's not. They should sell all their other films to other streaming sites. Get rid of the
Yeah,
fucking thing.
fucking just throw it out there that way.
Anyway, Disney are worried about the Marvels movie pushed back again, and Miss Marvel been shown for free on ABC. So does Secret Invasion take place? I think it takes place afterwards. So whatever happens, Fury tomorrow will make him confident again.
Yeah, because
And
he's in the
he
Marvels
did
movie.
put back in the he put back on the whatchamacallit and everything yesterday.
But he's in the Marvels movie.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's in
But
the trailer. Like.
what Jonathan said, because Fury in Marvel seems like old MCU character, unlike broken down TV Fury. But at the end of the last episode of Secret Invasion, he went and got his fucking eye
Yeah, he's
patch
got
and
his
all that
gear
stuff.
back on now. Like, do you know what I mean?
I agree, John. I think before, no, I think it's afterwards anyway. I think people's expectations of these shows are so high that Disney treats them as movies without the budget. John says maybe all the reshoots and delayed release dates for the movie have messed up the timeline, G-Force. Tez says we all have Marvel fatigue. I don't have Marvel
No, I
fatigue.
mean, look.
Definitely not.
look, I do think that there's a level of that that's real, and I don't think it's just Marvel. I think
I do think
that's
I do think as
franchises
well
in
though.
general. Like I know for a fact people are probably got fatigued by the DC stuff, the Fast and the Furious stuff, the Transformers stuff. There's fatigue on all franchises, man, because they just keep banging it out. But if you love something, you're gonna watch it regardless, and
If
if
I
it's
may
good, it's
though,
good.
if I
Hmm?
may though, I do think
Yeah.
that fatigue is just a fucking buzzword as well
Oh no, it definitely
because
100% is a buzzword at the
whoever
moment.
is up
But
here will always be shot at from everyone below, and that's what
that's probably a better way to put
the
it, and that is true.
superhero genre is at the top at the moment. Well,
Yeah.
the MCU is at the top
But
at
at
the
the
moment.
same
Everyone
time,
wants to pull it down.
I do believe there's a level of um and I
There's
won't
almost
say
a level of
quality, but
angst
there's a lot of
towards.
reasons the quality isn't where people have it in their head post Infinity Saga, because they did move a lot
There
of
was a
shit
lot of
around.
crap pre Infinity War as well.
There was, but what I mean about that, Brian, is they 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 introduced this new TV formula. They introduced like all these new characters outside of all of us. A lot of some people didn't really know as well. So
Yeah,
there was a lot of
like
rebuilding going on as well, and it took them a full phase to kind of get back to where they needed to
see like
be. I think.
what happened with Infinity War and that whole thing as well. You got a whole bunch of what I call casuals started watching the MCU as well, and then
Yeah,
where's all the big heroes? Blah blah blah. These new heroes are shit. So you know what I mean?
and
Like,
that's exactly what it is, dude. That's exactly a lot of casuals didn't know the characters they came after. Like, can you honestly tell me that there was like outside of like really fucking like big fans or people that know comics or have been watching superhero stuff that like if a casual fan tuned in and saw Moon Knight, they probably had no clue who this character was.
why is Batman
Or
white?
no, but like or they probably had heard of Moon Knight, but guaranteed didn't know any of the other characters.
No, no, no.
Do you know what I mean? There people were being kind of like had to like reintroduce themselves into all these new stories. And look, you know yourself, dude. It's after any franchise, and to
In
be
my
fair,
Marvel,
the Infinity Saga was a franchise in its own. It like took it fucking dive to the top of the mountain.
I
So
think as
it
well
had to come down for a few minutes.
there is a moment in one of the TV shows that completely undermined the Infinity Saga. Do you know it?
Is that the one in Loki?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he was like, "Oh my god, Joe, these stones mean nothing." Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why they did that, but anyway,
But
that's
that's my point. Is like it's stuff like that. And to be fair, going back to the
no. I
Flash
guess
for a
what they were
second,
saying. Oh,
they did one
this
or
is the
two
kind of
things in the
power they're
Flash as
dealing with
well.
now.
But they did one or two things in the Flash movie as well, where instantly once they did, I was like, "Oh my god, why like you've shat on your entire, but everything that has come before you in that one moment." It's
Yeah, but
so fucking
the
stupid. Star
DCU
Wars did it
might
as well, dude. You know.
the DCEU might as well be wearing a nappy. It's shat inside so much
No,
time.
but I mean, look, I mean, we said it with Star Wars, like we saw it with the new trilogy. That Ryan Johnson basically and fucking JJ kind of shat
They
on
made their
everything that came
feud.
before. Like,
Yeah.
hmm?
That's a fair point. There's far too many Zelix characters coming up. I liked Green Arrow and Gotham for a few seasons and they went south.
I liked Gotham, dude. I thought Gotham was good.
Do you think RDJ will? No, I don't think he'll ever come back now.
Unless it's a cameo or a fucking like or like
Maybe if they do get to Secret War, maybe I don't know. I can't see it
yeah,
myself
he
though.
might show up for like the final fight or some shit.
See, he's gonna get a claim and stuff now for being an Oppenheimer, and I don't think he'll ever
Yeah,
go back.
so he
Uh,
might not fucking
Moon Knight
want to
should
go
have had
back
way
to it.
more Moon Knight in it. Agree, definitely.
Yeah,
Didn't get to the end of Moonlight. Yeah, it's a good film about
Moonlight
slavery. Yeah.
or Moon Knight. Moonlight was like Bruce Willis's TV show.
That was Moonlighting.
Moonlighting. Okay, we were halfway in the middle. We
Moonlight
got it
is a film
halfway.
about slavery, actually, that came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
Moon Knight and Miss Marvel have been my least favorite. Deddy says, "Great stream, lads. Bedtime for me. Good night, everyone. We're
No
going to
problem,
bed
Daddy.
now ourselves." Moonlight, he says again. It's pretty much needed. Tis can recast most, but Art DJ is just too iconic for the franchise.
Unless they do the Tom Cruise fucking superior fucking Iron
I
Man
know. I don't
cameo.
know though. Like, I think they could. Like, if they do a hard reboot in a couple, like after Secret Wars, we'll say, I think you could reboot Iron Man with a new actor.
Yeah, you
Definitely
could. Or
make it.
or you could go the route of the Flash and you could just CGI him in there.
Oh, I thought you were going to say hire a nonce to play the
And no,
guy.
no, not Iron Man, but Robert Downey Jr.
No,
CGI
no,
him
no.
in there. Like,
Secret Invasion is 250 million budget. So comparing them to the movies is kind of fair. I didn't compare them to the movies though. Oh, for sure, Tezzy made serious bank for the MCU, and I think most of that budget has probably gone on the actors who they got in because it's
To
a
be
quite a
fucking
fucking
honest,
cast.
yeah.
Damn, they should ask for a refund. Katie Sackhoff's joke on her podcast. The food budget for Mando season 3 was more than the full season of Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, wow.
Uh, Jesus. They just need to make lower budget movies with good scripts. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need a new
Yes,
age of
back to
golden
the
age
golden age
cinema.
of filmmaking.
There's always been dips in films. Look at the early 70s before Jaws and Star Wars.
No,
Well,
and I
I wasn't
agree.
around then, but anyway.
But no, but I do agree because I mean, look, I know movies got more expensive because technology and whatever else, and they became bigger. But
I've heard
now
cars are
we're at a stage where if a movie costs 200 million to make and it doesn't make a billion, it's kind of already ordained a flop.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Which is fucking
Uh,
ridiculous.
the upcoming creator sci-fi movie has a budget of 87 million and looks fucking epic. Yeah, that does look good. That's the one with David Washington and it kind of does all this the CGI tropes that we've seen before, but it does look good. I think
Yeah,
I think a lot of people forget how much of these fucking budgets go into advertising as well and stuff. Like,
advertising
they go
actors and
on
fucking everything
worldwide
else.
junkets like
Yeah,
promoting the movie and what have you as well, which is mad. Nicola
like
Nightmare.
Mick,
Tubs for Iron Man. Oh god, no.
I think I could fucking pull it off.
He could play Iron Lad, smaller one.
Iron Lad, and you
Uh,
can play Happy Boy.
I don't know who that is, but anyway.
It's it's
Uh,
it's the smaller, like like fucking more rational fucking. I won't say grumpier Captain America. You're not really grumpy.
yes, I am.
Yeah, okay, so we'll go with that one. You can be Happy Boy and I'll be
Uh,
Iron
Manga Fandango would literally be the little man in the iron mask and the rest of the suit is too big.
Lad.
Yeah. So yeah, guys,
Be
thank you for watching it.
Ant Man with two controllers.
Thank you for watching the show.
Yeah, as
Unfortunately,
always.
because Tubbs went on about DC for too long, we didn't get to SDCC, but we will do that
Yes,
next
we
week.
didn't, but we can cover it all next week.
But that's a good thing because that means we covered a lot of stuff and time flew by. And again, apologies for the last 2 weeks. Real life intervened, and we're back now. That's all that matters, I suppose.
Well, like the good news is though, Brian, is now that we are technically at the end of the DCEU, I probably won't need to talk about it much anymore, unless I'm talking about it in group chats or whatever, because we'll be moving forward with other movies, so that'll free up time for talking
Oh
about
no,
other stuff.
oh no, we still have Momoa's swimming class with
Yeah,
what's her face?
it's probably going to flop, and Blue Beetle's probably going to flop as well. So
Mainstream mint art. But thank you to
you know, people don't
so
care about him, dude. People are just kind of moving on
frame.
now to
No, no.
the other thing. Thanks,
If Tubbs doesn't have a new excuse,
I don't ever have excuses, buddy.
he
I just,
doesn't.
as Brian said,
They're not excuses. He just doesn't like America. Great chat. All right,
poor
guys. See you
G4.
later. Have a great week.
Right.
And
See you next week, boys
something
and
to do with
girls
something
and
that
cats
you
and other
do a
people
lot.
and things.
See you later. Goodbye.